Good.
HB, not half that.
Good.
Shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites. We're coming out to preach the word of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. But first and foremost, we want to give all honor, glory, and praises to
Yahweh by Shem Yahushai by Shem Ruach Kodash.
Double honors to the elder apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. Also the elders of Great of Israel. All right, peace and blessings. Single honors to all you sisters and brothers that's constantly preaching this truth of the Bible in the four corners of the earth in all truth and sincerity. Peace and blessings be unto the 1/3. Peace and blessings be unto the confusion and faces out there in the four corners of the earth. All right. And right now we're living in the time of prophecy. There are too many events occurring in the world. 19 and 10. There are too many events that are occurring in the world that go right back to the Bible that you have at your house collecting dust. You have all these countries warring one another. You have homosexuality going rampant. Now you got drag kings and drag queens in your child's elementary school reading them Dr. Seuss books. You don't know whether you're eating real chicken or whether it's genetically modified. All right, you have no idea if your next door neighbor is a pedophile or if they're a serial killer. All right, all these things are written in the Bible, man, about all the evils that come into society, and that's the spirit of the Lord. The spirit of the Lord is about prophecy. All you talk about is peace and prosperity. Well, you know you're barely making it. A lot of you are living paycheck to paycheck. But then you got a car that you're leasing on. You got a Mercedes-Benz, but you live in an apartment complex. Why you ain't got no house? Stupid.
It's Revelation 19, verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai.
And who is speaking right now? That's the angel speaking of John the Revelator.
Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy.
So when brothers have testimonies, they're talking about prophecies that are occurring. Can you give me Joel 2:27, Brother Bashar? We're talking about prophecies that are occurring, which Yahweh Shai already spoke of. Can you give me Matthew 24? Just trying to make it simple. Things that were written aforetime before our learning, so that we through faith, man, that we may have hope. Because we know that World War III is coming. We know the famine's coming. The Ebola's already here. The Black Plague is already here. You have a CDC, the Center for Disease Control. You control diseases that's killing you. That's what the so-called white man do, the Edomite. All right? That's the man of perdition. You got it up? I think it's 3 or 4 when they start questioning Yahweh Shai.
Matthew 24, verse 3. And as he sat, I gotta start at
Spirit.
from the top.
It's gonna start from the top.
Matthew 24:1. And Yahweh Shai went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple. And Yahweh Shai said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily, I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. All right, and verily means truly. Truly I say unto you. All right, and not the scripture say, hey, the Lord is a man that he cannot lie. So truly say unto you, look at all these stones. That was during the time of the Roman Empire. All right, but we apply that now. Look, hey, see this kingdom, man.
Heaven and earth shall pass away.
Exactly. Shall not be one stone that's not be thrown down upon another.
Right.
All right, and as we see right now, man, all this place is going to be destroyed, man. All right.
And if I may add on to what the brother's saying, America's infrastructure is a D minus. They have bridges that have been built like what, since the 1930s, 20s. They need to be reconstructed. America's on a decline. All right. And then on top of that, like the brother said, one stone shall not be unturned. The scripture tell you in Joel, it says that before you, it is as Eden. When you go into that word Eden in the Hebrew, you pronounce it Aidan, which is paradise. But then behind you is desolate. America's gonna be desolate, man. Okay? So one stone shall not be unturned. That's what Yahweh Shai meant. That's why I said no man shall inhabit America anymore. Over there in Nagasaki and Hiroshima, people are still suffering from sickness from radiation.
God, I got a precept real quick because Yahushua said, see all these things shall not one stone be thrown down. All right? I'm going to wait for this train to pass by.
And see, that used to be a real quick. That used to be the biggest storm that we had. She came to the conclusion, shit, the bitch driving the trolley.
Oh, she used to score?
She used to, every time she would come, but now she came to the conclusion, shit, they right. So she don't even honk the horn no more, man.
And it was like 5 of us here before, 4 of us before. Now there's like
so now she's like, oh shit,
yeah.
Maybe they're right. Go ahead, Alex.
No, that's the spirit. Hey, and as Yahushua said, shall all these things be thrown down. All right, so if you throw something down, all right, that's a violent act, man. All right, so I got a quick precept.
And Scripture say, thus with violence shall.
That great city Babylon.
I got you. Hey, that's the spirit. Revelation 18:21. And the mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying,
The water, you loosening up so I can.
thus with violence
Water, that's clutch.
shall the great
That's
city
clutch.
Babylon be thrown down.
And the great city of Babylon is America.
So what Yahushua just said?
He said, with violence it shall be destroyed. It shall be cast down. Talking about the stone.
God.
And this talking about Babylon. Now that was beautiful because you correlated that with Matthew.
God, exactly.
All right. Hey, we're gonna jump right back onto that. One second. Because we talking about prophecy. What the brother was just talking about with the lady that blew the horn. Read this one real quick. This is prophecy.
Okay. This is the book of Micah, chapter 7, verse 10. Then she, that is mine enemy,
Right? That's what you were saying. Go ahead.
shall see it, and shame shall cover her.
Right, now she's shameful because like the brother said, there was just 5 of them. I didn't see more of us out here. And she probably went and caught a couple videos. Now she looking goofy.
Don't.
Go ahead.
And shame shall cover her, which said unto me, Where is the Lord of thy coming?
What are we doing?
It says Lord thy God, I'm sorry.
The Lord thy God, what are we doing? Crying aloud, sparing out, lifting our voice like a trumpet. So she was thinking about that. Now shame covering her. Go ahead.
Mine eyes shall behold her, thou shalt she be trodden down as the mire of the street.
Just like how them horses be in them downtown areas. You see all them maneuvering cars running over it. That's gonna be the woman in that thing.
Yep.
All right. Revelation 18:21. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down and shall be found no more at all.
No more at all. Laid desolate. They go back to that Joel. No, it's I'm sorry, it's not Joel. I think it's Zephaniah. I think it's Zephaniah because Joel is what I want you to be. Zephaniah 2, if I'm not mistaken. But basically, huh? Possibly. But basically, what the brother was talking about, I'll find it. What the brother talking about is what Yahushua was saying in Matthew 24th chapter. That's explaining what we were talking about, that mystery of Babylon. America's Babylon. How is it that you're the most culturally diverse nation on the earth, but you're the most culturally ignorant people? That's confusion. All people can come here, but nobody can relate with one another. That's Babylon. That's just confusion.
That's why. Because everybody got their own doctrine. This man think this, the next man think that, the third person think this. So they come together and it's nothing but confusion.
That Tower of Babel. So they all went their separate ways.
Hey, like the brother said, because don't each nation got their own God? Each nation got their own book that they believe in. Each nation got their own religion, a philosophy, a religious belief system. And then you bring all the motherfuckers here in one party, what you gonna get?
Chaos.
And they
It's
call
demons.
it, protected under the First Amendment. They call it freedom of religion.
Yeah.
And so that everybody come over here and practice your own religion, all right? When it all conflicts with each other, you know. You go with Saudi Arabia, you can't be on those streets and do this.
Hey, this is spirit. I forgot who it was. I think it was Amshel Bauer. I think he said, "Give me all the money, and I care not who make the laws." That's why in America they don't care what you believe in. You could be you could believe you're a cactus or you a turd. As long as I'm getting money from you, I don't care what you believe in. That's basically what they said. And now look at the people. Babylon.
And
Everybody on the goddamn
order.
if I can say, just right what you said, the brother also said the same thing, man. It's called disorder. If you don't have order, if you don't have rulership or leadership, one way of being, like you said in Saudi Arabia, it's our way or it's off with your head. Here, everybody have their own way, so anybody can do whatever they want. So that's what you have is disorder and chaos, all right? That's why you have to have order. That's why the Most High told us, follow my law, statutes, and commandments. If not, look where you're gonna be at. And that's where we are destroyed. We don't know. We seeking out to be after all these other nations, but we don't know who we are, man.
And now that's truthful too, man, because here it is from 1492 all the way up to 2019, the so-called white man destroyed the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American man, the murder, raped them, and everything. But today, if you got mad and realized you was an Israelite and go do the same thing, they'll put you in jail. Hold on, you basically committed genocide against the whole Western Hemisphere. But now you wanna point fingers at every other nation? That's Esau Edom, man.
Really, the whole planet Earth.
The whole planet Earth, you destroying and murdering everybody, but you so quick to point your finger at everybody else when you got three fingers pointing at your goddamn self.
Yeah, well, that's a telltale sign of a liar. He want to push it. He want to point at everybody else. When the spotlight gets put on him, he want to point at everybody. Oh, he did this, man. You know, because that goes to show you that this guy's full of shit. He trying to cover up his own ass. You know, trying to push everything out. Trying to what's the word? Trying to evade, so to say. Trying to evade. You know, and that's what Esau does. Esau's the master of that evasion. You know. Because that's what. Because what? How does he evade? Through deception. And that's what that he did when he was loose for a little while. It was to deceive the world, man.
Hey, and what I said before camp, I said the greatest thing that the devil has ever done was convince that he don't exist. That's what Esau do.
There's no such thing as Edomites. They died.
They died. I am Dr. Edom. You know. Yeah. Or also even just saying, hey, just forget about slavery. They don't want you to think they're the devil. That's why they want to change it from slaves to indentured servants. Or that's why they want to try and take it out of school now. Yep. You know, that's what they do. That's the devil for you, man. But yeah, we're going to get back to it.
Back to what Yahushua said. I'm going to read verse 2 again. It says, and Yahushua said, Matthew 24:2. And Yahushua said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down.
Right.
And as he sat upon the Mount of the Olives, disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be?
Right.
And what shall be the sign of thy coming?
It's like, if I may interject real quick, he was really talking about himself when he said those things. About the temple being destroyed and being risen up in 3 days. And they were like, well, it took 40 years.
It took 40 years.
It took 40 years. Right. But he was talking about himself. That goes to show you, man, that this, even when the Lord would speak, it would go over people's heads.
And that also goes back to, because he said that, Yahweh was talking about him being raised up. Well, we are also those spiritual, those spiritual blocks, going back to 1 Peter, the 2nd chapter. And Yahweh is that chief cornerstone, which the builder refused. So they refusing to build up the house of Israel. Going back into who was that? I think it was was it Nehemiah? No, it was Ezra. I think it was Ezra. All right, when we were building up the temple, and the heathens wanted to come build the temple with us, and we said, you ain't got nothing to do with this. They didn't like that, and then they did everything they can to try and hinder us from building the temple. That's the same thing with Esau right now. All these heathens out here, they don't want us to build up we the temple of Yahweh right now. Why do you think he said they are many members of his body? Like the brother said, when Yahweh, even going back to the when the brother was talking about in Matthew 24 chapter, he was talking about Yahweh being risen up again.
That account the brother's talking about in that time of Nehemiah, Ezra. All right, what was happening was that they were ordained or given permission, so to say, from the king. I believe it was
Darius?
I believe it was Darius. He was one of the Persians.
Yeah, one of the Persians.
And they got permission to rebuild the temple. And what happened was that the other nations wanted to take part in that, and they were like, "No, you had nothing to do with this." That's why every man had to do this work, but had a sword on his side. You know, and then you got to go into the Old Testament to get that understanding. The information. Yeah, but the point is that just like today, people, you got Edomites trying to be part of this truth. Oh, why can't everybody be saved? Well, that's the same thing what's happening, because right now we're building the third temple through the Spirit.
Yep.
You know?
That's right. We're building the third temple through the Spirit. And that's prophecy as well. That's why. Hey, read it one more time. That last verse you had.
And Samuel is
Done.
in the dome or whatever.
Oh, is he really?
And as he sat upon the Mount of the Olives,
So Jake told
the
me.
disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?
And so what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? That's heavy. Because you even got brothers out here. Give me what's that? Second Ezra 6. Second Ezra 6. 7.
Yeah. Yep.
Because it said about the signs of his coming. You even had a little girl that was crying, saying he coming back fast, he coming fast, but she was speaking in the foreign language, so to say.
Spanish.
She was speaking Spanish to water. I was at work when I was listening to her. So she was speaking in Spanish, and he coming fast, he coming back fast, and she was frightened. Didn't I just say that the earth, that all the inhabitants, they shall wail, they shall be gnashing of teeth? Ain't no telling what she saw. Go ahead,
And that word, the end of the world, all right, that the disciples was talking about, is an age. All right? The eon, that's the word.
Period of time.
Period of time.
Yep.
So what's going to be the end of this time?
Yep, that's
All right,
right.
this system. All right?
Yep.
Because they knew the Romans was ruling, man. What's going to be the end of this age, man? You know?
So when they asked that, they already under subjection to the Romans.
Yep.
So when they asking this question, when shall be the end of the time? Because even when they asked the first chapter, what they said to Yahushua,
This time.
will they get the kingdom now?
Yep.
No. And then Paul said later on, there had to be a falling away first. Then the man of perdition shall be revealed. Because Esau had to be loosed again, so he can deceive the nations
To take peace from the earth.
and take peace from the earth.
Yep,
That had to be fulfilled. So during that time, the disciples didn't know.
Hey, that's how he was revealed.
Yep. Second
Him coming
Thessalonians.
back up and deceiving the nations, through him doing that, that's how he was able to be revealed.
And so
Son of perdition.
when you go into the word renaissance, what does it mean? Rebirth. That's Esau coming back from being dead from them caves for 1,000 years, man. Wounded. You know, he been wounded, hurt, out of there.
He was hurt. He was hurt as a hope. Hurt like a hope.
You hurt, man. Hey, the book, the 13 try to tell you about that. So that's prophecy coming to pass. All those things, it's the time we living in. We already here. We just trying to progress. We trying to build ourselves up more in the spirit, so that when all this hell does come to pass and break loose, we on the good side of how about Shema Shai. This is why we out here.
That's why
the third chapter. Go ahead.
that's why the scriptures say that we are not a representative of Satan's devices, meaning his plots.
we're not ignorant,
plans. We are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. Because what is Satan's devices? His plots, his plans, which is how Esau, Edom, the red Hebrew Edomite, has deceived the nations, man, through his deception, fooling everybody, man.
Yep.
You this, you that.
Yep.
I'm white, and that comes from the late 1600s, man. Go ahead.
Second Esdras, chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times?
So this is Satan. That's that the water. You already know. Like the brother just said, the word age, and what was that? I'm sorry.
Oh, Matthew 24:3.
Where it says world, the end of the world, right? You go into that Greek word, it's eon, which means a certain period of time, an era. All right? That's basically what it means. All right? Go ahead, huh?
What shall be the parting asunder of the times?
That's why the spirit of Yahweh is the spirit of prophecy. Once you can correlate these things written in the Bible with all the turmoil that's happening in the world, you realize, the spirit of Yahweh is prophecy. It's nothing compared to Christianity.
Real quick, the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy, man. And what is testimony? If somebody want to look that word up, look up testimony, man. Because what? The disciples, the apostles that would live with Yahushua, the seen that they had the testimony.
Living
So
witness.
that's why they said the testimony of Yahushua. Yeah, you can go to that same verse in front of this quote. The testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy, man. Because what do you think he was telling them the whole time, man? What do you think he was giving them? He wasn't telling them, giving them, making them feel good. You're gonna prosper, and your family is gonna get a new mule, or a new camel, whatever. He was giving them prophecy, man, which is the testimony. All right, the testimony you gotta have testes first and foremost to have the testimony.
Men can only testify.
Yeah. Just to add on to what the brother's saying.
Fine. This is
Well, read that verse and then get that word. Whoever got
Revelation 19:10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy.
The testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. And I'll get that word then. You got it out.
Alright, and it says, a testifying, the office committed to prophets of testifying concerning future events. One who testifies. And you go to the root word, a witness in historical sense, one who is a spectator of anything.
You become a spectacle to the people, right? That's it.
Back to 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times?
Right. You look to the word testimony, it says someone who can foresee into the future. Right? So right now, the things that are written aforetime are for our learning. But now, the things that were written back then, damn, it's happening right now. So this is. I always say this, man. The Bible is like a living organism. This is alive right now.
Yeah.
These words are alive, and it's happening. It's been spoken of before, and it's happening right now. Why you think it said in Matthew the 13th chapter, blessed be your eyes, for you have seen. He said there should be so many prophets and great men who were not going to be able to see the things that we see today.
And that's why it's the testimony. The testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. Because what? They seen it. They was given these revelations.
Giving the account of what they saw. You know, breaking it down in layman's terms.
And throughout the New Testament, the disciples that became apostles, they throughout talked about, look, this was given unto me. We seen this. We dwelt with Yahushua. They was actually there, receiving the knowledge. You know, so they was the ones to get the testimony, first-hand account of the prophecy. Go ahead.
It says, or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth?
Hey, think about this. When shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? Now pay attention. Where shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? Go ahead up.
Verse 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
So Jacob's hand was holding the heel of Esau. So think about that. When shall be the end of the first? Who came out first? Esau. So when gonna be the end of Esau and the beginning of it that followeth? Jacob was holding his hand coming out. So in other words, when gonna be the beginning of our kingdom? That's basically what he asking. Cause Esau was the first. So when gonna be the end of Esau? We living in that time right now. We living in that era. What the disciple was asking Yahushua? We living in that time right now. It's being revealed unto us. All right, go ahead up.
Here's the answer, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
And we are that which followeth. Now, when they talking about the end of the world, they're talking about the end of a period. Right. Because that's really going to happen when them thermonuclear warheads hit America. Why you think they always talking about nuclear war, the end of the world prophecies? They always talking about that. They don't want to put it on a grand scale here in America, but if you go on the internet, you can look at anything from any country. That's why it's called the World Wide Web, the internet. Everybody's intertwined in some kind of network. It's like a web. You can look at anything. Why they call it the World Wide Web? That's why they're trying to banish that. They don't want you to get the truth. Go ahead.
I got a quick precept for you. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 8, verse 1. And he answered me, saying, the Most High hath made this world for many, but the world to come for few.
Right. That's right. This world is for many, but the world to come is for few people. That's why when you go into Exodus 34th chapter, the 7th verse, it said the Lord have mercy unto thousands. There's billions of people in the world. So that means a lot of people are going to have to die. It's that simple. What book are you reading? Didn't he only say 8 people and had the flood take out everybody else? What book are you reading, man? This is not a Dr. Seuss book. This is real life.
Oh, no, that was it on that.
Go ahead, continue on.
Matthew 24, verse 4. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
All right, so take heed that no man deceive you. And that's what's going on right now. Prime example, you had this one dude that he was an ex-GOCC member, now he followed GMS. The Lord revealed it to him. Nah, man, hey, y'all being deceived over there. And so, hey, he's a prime example of someone who was being deceived, and the Lord took him up out of that. Don't be deceived by them people, man. The Lord gonna guide you. Trust in the Spirit. Go ahead.
For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Mashiach.
Yeah, see, and that verse, the 5th verse explains it. Why it says that many shall be deceived, because many people are going to come and saying they're anointed by the Lord, saying we got the truth. And that's why you have all these different pseudo-Christians, pseudo-Israelites, all right? And if you don't know what pseudo is, look it up, all right? You got all these people coming with these doctrines, claiming to be anointed, or like the scripture, what was it, verse 5, that said, read it again, Bible Show?
Back in Matthew 24 and 5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Yahushua or Mashiach.
Exactly. So many, not just saying there's just going to be 1,000 people saying that they're the Lord, but they're coming. They're going to say falsely that they're coming in His stead, or coming in, to preach His word in His name. Coming in the name of sweet Jesus. Or whatever the hell these Israelites are teaching these days, man.
It says, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Yahushua or Mashiach, and shall be deceived. Shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
That's what I wanted. And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. That's what I wanted to get to. That's the time we're living in right now. I was on RT, and they, about the G20 summit over here in America, CNN, Fox, MSNBC, on all the other channels, C-SPAN. They keep talking about what Trump said to Putin about the votes, but they're not talking about how the world is trying to basically come to some kind of conclusion, because America wants to be into a unilateral deal where everything is only one-sided, and that's what's the problem right now. That's why all these other nations are starting to hate the horde and ride upon the beast, because this whole system is really the beast that Esau made. Even if you want to be a pilot in Japan, you gotta know English. That's Esau. All right. So everything in this system is ran by Esau, and the Heavenly Father is getting ready to destroy it. That's why when Ezra asked, when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of him that followed? The first who came out was Esau. When gonna be the end of him? We're living in the last days right now. The man of perdition, the man of destruction has been revealed. All right, that go back to Habakkuk 2. Esau, it says that, matter of fact, can you give me Habakkuk 2 and 5? This is why all the other nations are starting to break off from America. That's the spirit. They tired of this shit. Hell. Go ahead. You got it? Go ahead, brother. You got it.
It's Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5. Yea, also, because he transgresses by wine, he is a proud man.
But he transgressed by wine. Can you give me Proverbs 4 and 17? He transgressed by wine. We're going to find out what that wine is, man. Because that wine go back to their philosophy. Their sanctions, their false flags, okay? They're cutting off ties from nuclear treaties that's been in the hold for decades, causing uproars with insurgents, okay?
Most importantly, his democracy, man. His the philosophies that he pushes out, man. That's how he transgressed by wine.
That's what say right here. Proverbs 4 and 17, Bible Michelle.
Proverbs 4, verse 17. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence.
Drink the wine of violence. That's Esau. Every place he goes to, he brings nothing but violence. How is you have certain animals that are extinct? You have so many refugees that's trying to go to Europe because the so-called white man, the Edomites, over there bombing everybody in the Middle East. Then they're over there in the South China Sea. They had a failed military coup in Venezuela. This is that same man. Everywhere he go, he brings violence and death. They eat the bread of wickedness, man. That's all they do, because they feed it to our children. And that's why it says in Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. It's nothing but wickedness everywhere you go. That's Esau Edom, man.
Con.
Okay?
It's Matthew 24, verse 7. It's like verse 6.
Oh, we still got on Habakkuk, right? Yeah. The water.
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass.
So all these things must come to pass. So the Lord said, you're gonna hear about, matter of fact, you're gonna hear about a false flag in Hawaii when they thought they were gonna get hit with a nuclear warhead. You had people going live saying, what am I gonna do? You had men putting their daughters in the manholes under the ground. You can't escape a nuclear warhead. What do you think them same people doing right now? Back in their folly, man. All right, go ahead up.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5. Yea, also, because he transgressed by wine.
And they go back to his philosophy, his democracies, and his lies. Okay, and the laws in the international laws that he making also break. Go ahead up.
He is a proud man. Neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire is hell.
So his desire is as hell, and hell goes back to the grave. His desire is to bring death upon all you people, man. That's all he does.
If I say this too, largest desire is hell. What? Affliction. Right?
Condition,
So
yeah.
Currently, always, bring up that affliction.
Yeah.
Man.
That's the
Like
condition.
That death, man.
Right. That's right.
That's condition.
Yep.
All right. Jonah said, "I cried to my affliction out of the belly of hell."
Yeah.
So what? Esau want to bring you some kind of affliction, man.
And
That's what he does.
to back you up through the spirit, in the book of Daniel, it says he shall wear out the saints. For a time.
That's right. That's right. Yep.
The spirit.
That's why the Lord said, "This is not your rest."
Micah 2. That's right.
Because if you go back to the Willie Lynch, he wrote that letter and told him like, "Yo, it's no profit out of a dead slave." That's pretty much what he was telling him. Like, it's a certain way you got to organize this so you can get your money's worth. Because when the slave dead, he's no good to you. So Esau, that's why this is hell. Esau want to bring continuous affliction. Because you'll be better off dead.
Now today, if you die, you work for a big company and you die, the company
They cash in on you.
Yeah, they cash in. You get an insurance policy on. So
me and this brother went experienced that. Our aunt, she worked for Sam's Club for like 20 years. Them motherfuckers cashed in, and all they did was send some sandwiches for the funeral.
they didn't pay for the funeral, little asshole. See?
Alright. This is the book of Luke, chapter 20.
Finish that Habakkuk.
This is Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yea, also, because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire is hell, and is as death.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna rain. Yeah, it's raining.
Unto him all nations,
You wanna
and
move?
keepeth unto him
It's
all
raining.
people.
But gather unto him all nations and heaping unto him all people.
Yeah,
now that goes to show you. He just saying, gather unto him all people and heap unto him all nations. When they dropped that bomb on Nagasaki and Hiroshima, it was after that when because prior to that, Saudi Arabia was already giving them their gold so they could deal with that dollar.
All right.
So what they said was, if you're gonna sell your oil, you have to use our currency. That's when you have the petrodollar at. It's not backed by any product. It's only backed by something that's being forced upon the nation because they seen that we'll drop a bomb on your ass too. That's basically what it was, pimping, baby. They got extorted. Now what you gonna do? You see what we did over there to Ammon. We'll do the same thing to you, Ishmael. Okay, so Henry Kissinger had did that, and that's how they start heaping all the nation onto them. All them other nations that have oil, you got to use our dollar to do it. That's why they have the BRICS going on right now. All right, the Brazil, it's an acronym: Brazil, Russia, India,
China,
and South Africa.
Yep.
All of these countries are coming together to merge these major economies so that we can get rid of the dollar. And we can start dealing with gold. That's why they buy so much gold now. We can deal with gold, and we can even use our own national currency so we can strengthen our own economic wealth, so that we should have to depend on external economies. America ain't gonna like that shit. He ain't gonna like that.
Apostle Tahar just did a video about China buying up all that gold, man.
Yeah, he did.
Because they know that gold don't lose no value, man. Paper loses value, man. Just because you put a devil's face on it or a Moabite face on it or whatever, gold is gonna hold value no matter what. You know, so that's why people are buying up gold, because they know what's coming.
Hey, money's the root of all evil. Esau's that wicked root. That's why he won. It's the spirit.
This is in the book of Luke, chapter 21. We'll read 2 different verses. This is verses 21 and 9. But when you hear wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. All right, I'm going to jump down because it goes with the same thing. Verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth, distress of nations, with perplexity, and the seas and the waves roaring.
With a perplexity. Not America, the whole world has been in perplexity. We had numerous lunar eclipses, solar eclipses. You had it to where volcanoes are just erupting. There's been tsunamis and floods everywhere. There's been numerous earthquakes. All right? I mean, America, the Most High has brought hurricanes to destroy this place numerous times. There's so much perplexity. People are just in a state of perplexity. They can't help but to get high or get drunk. They wait for the weekend to get off of being a slave, man. You know? This is not living. Like Marvin Gaye said, it's not living. Even the men of the Lord is in a state of perplexity. Because why? The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. We constantly in perplexity. And we're not giving over to Babylon. We'll give over to Babylon, we can just roll through this bitch however we want. But now we have a certain decorum about us because we held to a higher standard. So we constantly in the perplexity. Everybody else is in the perplexity because the Most High finna do a change. He's finna do an emancipation proclamation. All right, we're gonna inherit the heathen.
And turning things upside down, it's going to get turned right side back up.
Exactly.
But also speaking on those commotions and the calamities and perplexities and things like that, that's why you see on the news now, record-breaking temperature, record number of people killed, record people of this, everything is going out of whack, out of chaos. It's like, yo, it's as hot as it's ever been, man. But when you look at all the different nations, man, it's not really a nation on planet Earth that's not in some kind of calamity with another nation.
Oh, check it out too. You say record-breaking. It's been record-breaking for the past 10 years.
Yeah.
Every year, it's always record-breaking. Yeah. Go ahead.
Never before seen in decades.
It's like 98 degrees in New York right now, man.
The cold and the hot, but then, wildlife dying off, all kinds of things like that, man. Internationally, all these countries got some kind of calamity or commotion going on with one another. Everybody walking around right now, they all bugging out. They all got calamities, perplexities, and commotions going on within them, their own self, man.
Yep.
All right, the Lord is turning up the spirit on everybody, so you have to acknowledge this, man. Only the minute the Lord is actually coming to the Lord and repenting. Everybody else is just turning up even worse. They go into that escapism, man. Yep. But they're gonna get thrown. Hey, just like what 2 Thessalonians 2 say, you want to believe in that lie, you don't want to come to the truth. He's gonna give you over to a strong delusion, man. That perplexity, that distress of nations. That's why y'all all bugged the fuck out.
You said so, man. That just got me excited. But the Lord said, "Make no terror to turn to the Lord." He said, "I will visit you in your security." That's that escapism. They trying to get that escapism. The Lord's still gonna visit you.
And to back you up, Jeremiah 23 and 23. Can any man hide himself from me, man? Nobody can hide himself from Yahweh Shem Shah. He tried the reins of the hearts. So the Heavenly Father getting ready to expose the minds of the people in these last days, man.
That's why Yahweh Shah said, you're going to hear about these wars and rumors of wars and this commotion and perplexity, right? Go ahead up.
Perplexity, bewilderment, old French perplex type.
Bewilderment is kind of like, remember that day we was on that camp right here, right? That dude, he had like a front of a U-Haul truck with like the bed of it was weird.
Oh, it's like a fire truck.
It was a fire truck
with like he had a trailer on the back.
So we were looking bewildered, like, what the fuck is that? That's what bewilderment is.
Hey, and that go back to unprecedented. Shit, record breaking. Like, cause bewildered, like things that have never been seen.
You don't see every day.
You know?
Right.
They say biblical proportions.
Right.
You know, when they say that kind of shit. You know?
Right, brother.
That's clutch.
Confusion.
Perplexity is confusion. This is the land of confusion. This is Babylon. Okay?
Perplexity from late Latin, perplex, tatum, all right? From Latin, perplexus, confused, involved, interwoven. From meaning completely, plexus, entangled. Completely entangled.
You entangled. You in that spider web. There's no way you can go. That's why the Lord said, if you keep these commandments, He said, I will bless you wherever you go. That means that, why you think Ezra was like, if the world be made for our sakes, how come we have no part in it? Because we went off. But if you would have kept these commandments, no matter where you go in the world, you'll be blessed. The curse is still on us. That's why we're in the state of perfection.
You're at 62 right now.
We're not perfect yet. We're getting there. We're perfectly imperfect enough. You got more on that?
No, just a little bit. And the root word was plek, or pel. And it just goes back to turban, like twisted.
That's why I was like a tangle. You in a suplex.
Kind.
You know, you get tangled and you toss, man.
Yep.
You get wrapped up.
Right.
So that's what's happening.
Everything, you know what? Everything getting tangled, right? You know what it reminds me of? If you got that water running, and you got some food in the sink, that's America circling the drain. Everything just getting washed up and just going down the fucking drain. That's it. All that filth.
Bundled together.
Ball together just to get burned. That's all it is.
The drain, when it gets in the middle of the drain, it's a point. So all the filth in it, that dillo dirt. Yeah, the dillo dirt. It goes all in the middle.
Wise
so
choice.
Be destroyed at one time.
It's beautiful.
You wanted Merchant City.
Yeah, the Merchant City, right?
Right. It starts. It don't specifically say it, but it starts about like the 10 verse.
It's a lot.
Revelation 18.
You still got Habakkuk? One more time, so we can get back on track to the premise of basically the Merchant City in Babylon is America. Okay? So we really Habakkuk 2 and 5 on how America equal to them all nations. When the time Henry Kissinger introduced Saudi Arabia and the other nations with the petrodollar, which is why they're trying to get rid of it now.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5. Yea, also, because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man. Neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as deaf, and cannot be satisfied. But gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
But gather to him all nations, heap unto him all people. Because like I said, when you think about that, if I had to use your dollar to use, like we said, gold never runs out. Its value never decreases. But what they call oil, they call that the liquid gold. Black gold, the water. They call it black gold. I'm thinking about the cheese. I'm like going to cheese commercial.
Velveeta,
right? Liquid gold. Like liquid gold. Velveeta. Salakia. Hey, bear with me in my folly. Yeah, bear with me again. Michelle. Bear with me in my folly. Because right now, when you're thinking about the money, here it is. If I got to use your dollar to sell my oil in the market, why you think you have so many people from foreign countries move to America and ship the money over there? Because America has more value than their money. That's why they come in here. That's how you know this Babylon too. But American dollar has more value than my dollar because I can't even use my dollar on the world's trade market. Fuck it. We're gonna send some of y'all over there. Y'all gonna work in these bullshit ass beauty supply stores, these bullshit ass China maxes, these bullshit ass stores. We're gonna send all that money back over here. That's all they doing. They sending all that money back over there. That's all they doing, man. Okay? All right.
Revelation 18 and 10.
Boy. Finished.
Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city, Babylon, that mighty city, for 1 hour is thy judgment come.
For 1 hour shall thy judgment come. It takes 30 minutes for an intercontinental ballistic missile to go from Russia to hit New York. 30 minutes, okay? And Russia has twice as many nukes than America has.
Go with Terry.
So when you're talking about these things that's occurring right now, this is prophecy that's going to be in the making pretty soon. All right, go ahead.
God, it says, Esau hurts, man. It says, that mighty city, for 1 hour is thy judgment come.
Call law.
And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her.
And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her. If you're going to the mall, going to like Walmart, really, if you look at the back of a product, made in China, made in Taiwan, made in Japan, made in India, came from Africa, came from Mexico, came from Panama,
Hey, but if it's say made in the USA,
Proud. It ain't proud.
but look though, it's only a symbol.
Proudly made.
It's only a symbol. That's how they get away with that shit. It's only a symbol. That's it. Just put together. But the parts are made somewhere else. Yeah, you know. But they like to put made in USA.
Like say something like Snap-on tools or something. You buy some Snap-on tools. Yeah, that shit say huge up on that bitch. Well, it used to be. Yeah, it used to be.
That's how you know America's that merchant city. Because all the merchants, what they do, they send their merchandise to Walmart. Think about America as Walmart. You have so much merchandise from different merchants, or a mall, the water outlet. Walmart is one big Babylon. You can find anything in there.
Mini Babylon.
Milk, guns, clothes.
Milk, guns, clothes,
You can buy it all the same
condoms,
store.
alcohol,
Everything.
That's crazy.
nail polish,
And
shoelaces.
90% of it's from China.
Got bullets.
So you know, we get to a point.
Outlet.
You say you got bullets next to your car. You checking out for bullets and condoms. You know
That's all I got.
you know you put the Easter egg at 6 or some shit.
Judgment.
Stop freak show. You want to go to America? Come here, it's a fucking freak show.
Go to Las Vegas.
I guess that's why the guy was prophesying at Walmart instead of going.
Oh, it don't make sense now.
Yeah. Stop it.
We were wrong.
And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her.
Right.
For no man buyeth their merchandise anymore.
Because a lot of people come to America to go shop.
Shalom, Akim.
A lot of people, a lot of products from here, their phones, they're not made in
Shalom.
America.
A lot of iron.
Made in Japan, but America's so proud. I have a $900 phone.
Seems
It
like
wasn't
a
even
thumb.
made here. You get what I'm saying?
Finished.
If I can say on how that petrodollar works, all right, dealing with these other countries, they wind up basically buying up America's or selling American goods, but instead of getting like money, they're getting like credits, more let's say. So they have to keep giving them money. That's why there's more American dollars outside of America than anywhere else. All right, so like when they try to buy and sell their oil, they need the American dollar first and foremost. So they're like, look, we'll make a product, basically sell it to y'all to get this American dollar, but then when we need to go and buy and sell the oil, we need that to go get it again. So America basically got international slaves, man.
And if I may add, the reason they do that is because they know if they want to exchange the money, they're going to lose value.
Right.
So they rather just sell and get than exchange it.
International slaves, man.
Exactly.
You got everybody working for crumbs.
So like, you know, I would say, because you go to the airport, if you have international money, you can always exchange it for American dollars, but you got to give them more of their currency just to get that dollar back.
Yeah, like if you go in the Dominican Republic, even though they use American dollars, they'll take American dollars. But if you exchange $5 for Dominican pesos, you get like 500 pesos, Dominican pesos.
Balling out there.
But if you're doing it vice
$5,
if you go on the opposite way, you're gonna lose money. You know.
Yeah, it's funny too, man, because a lot of these American companies that like, say they outsource, so they have call center like in Manila, Philippines or whatever.
That's one of them. That's a good
they're paying those motherfuckers like straight trash money, like
beautiful.
On the dollar.
Well, they're paying everybody over here like
Say
$13,
miserable all day.
$14
You know what that means,
You know,
right?
That's why they outsource their jobs.
All of them hurt.
They outsource their jobs.
All the nations hurt.
Cheaper, like Apple. Apple is based out of San Francisco, but them motherfucking iPhones get made in China, pennies on the dollar, and then they sell it to you for $1,000. They made it cost them $3 to make, and they're gonna charge you $1,000.
cheap labor over there.
But that's the spirit though, because even with us, all the labor that we did, Esau made no account of it. All the labor that them other nations do, Esau just put their face on the shit, but it's made over there. Same man.
It says, the merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones, and of pearls and fine linen, purple and silk and scarlet, and all thy wood, and all manner of vessels, ivory, and all manner of vessels of most precious wood, and of brass and iron and marble.
God, and if I may add, you think about gold, you think about pearls, you thinking about that precious wood, that Palo Santo, that resin, that stuff be coming from Yemen. That Palo Santo be coming from trees over there in California and from other places, man. South America. Cedar wood,
Yeah.
all of that.
Lebanon.
Bird,
Yeah.
you know. I mean, matter of fact, it's actually a website a lot called Citizen of the Earth. They get shit from all over, but really get shit here made. You know?
Making merchandise.
Yep.
And cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and find flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men.
And slaves and souls of men. Can you please get me Baba Bashar Leviticus 21:16? Baba Bashar.
And if I may say,
yeah, go ahead. That's beautiful.
like if I may say this too. Notice it's mentioning raw materials. So that don't mean it ain't gonna say cars. It ain't gonna say t-shirts, or it ain't gonna say cell phones, because you use all the materials to make those items. Only thing you paying for is the craftsmanship, right? But it's really the raw material. But the craftsman or the potter, he turns the raw materials into cell phones and cars. So that's why it's not mentioning cars and cell phones, because it's just mentioning the material that makes
everything.
That's what
that's really what
the prize is. Yeah.
Hey, and if I may add, what did Isaac tell Esau? You shall have the fatness of the earth.
Yep.
That's it. Yep. Hey, can you read that last part one more time about the souls of men and slaves?
it says, and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men.
Right, and you read that where?
It's like in Revelation 18 verse 13.
Con. The slaves and souls of men.
Right. The book of Exodus, chapter 21, verse 16. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him.
And we were sold on auction blocks. All right. They had signs saying Negroes for sale. You know, nigger baby for sale. They used to use our babies as gator bait. That's why you get the first gator shoes from. Yeah, that's what the so-called white man did. You did that. Go ahead.
Or if he be found in his hand.
And we still here, found in their hand. We slaves. All right, go ahead.
He shall surely be put to death.
The Lord said he's going to surely be put to death. That's why it said in 1 hour shall it be destroyed. Because the souls of men are still here. Who? The nation of Israel. Who are the slaves that spoke about in Revelation? The slaves and the souls of men. Why do you think? What happened when Cain killed Abel? The Lord said your brother's blood cried unto me. All the blood that's been shed into on America. You don't think the Most High heard the cries of the bloods of those slaves that was murdered? Lord, hear them blood. He heard that blood, man. The crying. That's where them Psalms come from.
Does not the scripture say that the life is in the blood? That's why the blood is crying out unto the Lord, because the life is in the blood, man.
Water. Life is in the blood. Right. That's why he told us not to drink or eat the blood.
Exactly.
Real quick, brother.
Going right back to Habakkuk chapter 2, just a couple verses down. This is Habakkuk 2 and 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. Because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and all that dwell therein.
Right. Hey, so you're gonna be spoiled. That's why the scripture says the saints shall take the kingdom. Because it ain't like Yemen, or Moab, the Chinese, the Japanese, or the Russians gonna come over here and take this shit. They gonna actually destroy it, but then we gonna take over everybody else. The remnant of all them heathen nations, we gonna take them. That's what we gonna take.
That's a spoil.
And we gonna take the kingdom. So what's the kingdom? The entire earth. And then the heavens and heaven that's structured are continuously. Being in the host of the heaven, being in front of the host of the heavenly Father. That's gonna be our kingdom. We hear this weak ass flesh. You see women, they all ready. You drink, you hang, you listen to music, whatever. You may be wrong. But you know, like I'm supposed to be sitting in a throne with a crown on my head, with a meat tray, okay? With a diadem. You know what I'm saying? With an ephod. With a staff, a golden staff, with all kind of precious stones on it. I shouldn't be standing here with no felines and Nikes on.
Most importantly, how about Shai on our side?
Yeah, joint heirs.
Wholeheartedly.
Yeah. I got some.
Joint heirs. Because he the king of kings. Yeah. So we going to be joint heirs with him then. And we royalty? King me. Chess. Yep. It's chess, it ain't checkers.
Because think about it. The greatest being on the earth is gonna be on our side. He's gonna be leading us, man. He's gonna be leading the charge. So, like the scripture says, if the Most High be for us, who can be against us?
Exactly.
Imagine in that time.
Go ahead,
One brother.
One brother.
I'm itching too right now, boy.
Like itching, boy.
Just
It's saying one brother over there neutralized it.
No, it's an angel that can neutralize
I'm
everything.
just saying, like, far as like the low level.
Don't even know.
One brother go over there and just neutralize everything.
Exhale. We gotta do exhale.
Hey, target neutralized.
Target neutralize.
Silence.
All right, let's back. All right, brothers, and let's teach. You know, that's just how to be like
Silence.
Motherfucker gonna start out.
Be careful over there. Be careful, Esau.
Hey, so like resist the devil and he shall flee.
The book of Numbers. Book of Numbers chapter 35 verse 33.
Con.
So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land.
So that's what blood is what defiled the land. Because this land was inhabited by the Native Americans, correct?
Correct.
And then when the Englishmen came from Europe and they came here, what did they do? They shed the blood of these Native Americans. All right? They actually made 130 peace treaties with the Native Americans and they slaughtered them all. They would light their entire camp around with fire, and any man that came out, they were murdering, they were raping children and the women. That's what we're talking about according to the Bible. All right? The Lord said that. Go ahead,
It says, for blood it defileth the land.
So this land is defiled from the blood of the so-called Israelites and Native Americans.
And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, right? But by the blood of him that shed it.
And that's what God said. That's what the Bible said. That's what God said. God said that if you shed man's blood, your blood shall be shed. Hold on, here in America, right? Here in America, right? Ted Bundy killed people. What they did, they killed Ted Bundy. So the Lord said, if you put somebody in slavery and you kill them, the Lord gonna do the same to you. But hold on, when the Europeans came to America, they came with the Bible. We just read the same Bible they forced us to read, man. Get out of here.
Isaiah chapter 33, verse 1. That's what you say. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled.
So hold on, the Native Americans over here comfortably with their families, smoking on a tobacco pipe. They live in lavishly. They have bisons for days making jerk. Man, listen, the Native Americans, they can run for hundreds of miles with water in their mouth and not swallow it. Okay? The Native Americans, they can run with gazelles. What King David said? He said, the Lord, he makes my feet like hinds feet. A gazelle can run at least 40 miles per hour. Those were the Native Americans, man.
You finished.
They supported to this land. You can find pictures where they slaughtered a whole bunch of bisons and they had a mountain of bisons dead. Why would they do that? Because they used the bison for food, used the bones to make spears and to make eating utensils, and then they would use their hide in the wintertime. Okay?
It was a man, his name was Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill. And then lo and behold, we have Buffalo Bills in the NBA. The Washington Redskins in the NBA. The Atlanta Braves.
NFL. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you good.
Baseball.
Same thing.
The Braves in MLB. Redskins. All of that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Indians.
Let me tell you something.
It says,
Oh, good.
woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and deal treacherously.
I'll be there.
And they dealt not treacherously with thee.
Because when they came to this land, right, it tells you that they didn't even have proper etiquette.
No idea.
And you can go to the book what is by Arthur Koestler, the 13 tribes. The so-called Native Americans, they taught them how to eat, how to cultivate the land. They taught them how to use certain utensils, how to clean themselves, bathe themselves.
The Bible, Job 30 tells you they brayed among the bushes like a donkey.
Oh, yes.
He's on a caveman.
Leave this motherfucker.
He's a caveman.
I'm a caveman. You know what? God made me, okay? Thank God for me.
It says, when thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled.
When y'all cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. But hold on, what did it say? It said, when they seen the, what it said? Hey, you get that adversary, everything be good. You see, call all y'all about Shema outside.
Hey, call all y'all about Shema.
Call all y'all about Shema outside.
Rock the thing at home.
Rock their home. Rock their outside. Rock their home. Rock their outside. Rock their home. Rock their outside. Watch him. Outside. Watch him.
Bokasha, 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 Shalak, Rayam, Raham, Paul, Shaw, Abol, One
All you gotta do is keep doing the Lord's work, and you ain't gotta worry about the devil. He'll
Right.
keep reading, dog.
It says,
Salakia, I make the put by Hashem, Barakakodah, Salakia.
it's all good. Spirit. It says, I'll just start from the top. Isaiah chapter 33, verse 1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled.
What are you talking about? It's prophecy, man. Go ahead.
It says, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee.
And that's what we were talking about. They made all those peace treaties and everything. That's what. And can you give me?
Psalms 55, 20.
God damn it, go ahead. That's what I want.
This is what you wanted?
It's some more.
I'm gonna send it back. I'm gonna send it back. They ain't talking about the thing, but beautiful.
You want to finish off with whatever first one?
No. Finish that off with me. That's all we're taking.
When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee.
When you shall make an end to treacherously, they're gonna deal treacherously with thee. What did you say? The truth shall overcome you. In the end, you shall win. That's what it said. That's exactly what it said. All right.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 20. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant.
Damn, Salakia.
The words of his mouth were smoother than
He
butter.
broken his covenant. Bible the shot. Can somebody? I get it. No, I want to get that word covenant in the heat. Yeah, I got it. I want you to read that one more again. All right. And we're talking about the peace treaty with this so-called Native Americans. All right. Are you ready again? Psalm 55. Psalm 55. Right, because a treaty, it's like you're making a contract. You know, when you go to a job, they say, all right, read the fine print, make sure you read everything. Certain policies, they have policies of certain things you can and cannot do. It's the same thing with a covenant with the Bible. It's certain things, guidelines, laws, statutes, and commandments, certain things you can and cannot do. All right? And this is the one. Read that one more time about the Psalm.
This is Psalms 55, verse 20 and 21. He hath put forth his hands against such be at peace with him.
All right?
He hath broken his covenant.
He broke his covenant. This is the word covenant. He has to use the word bara'ah. All right? Bara'ah. 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 And it says covenant, alliance, pledge between men, treaty. Treaty, okay? Going back to those 130 plus treaties they broke with the so-called Native Americans. Read it one more time, Mom.
This is Psalms 55 and 20 and 21. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. Right? The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
So when he went down to Hispaniola, down there to where you had the Tainos and the Arawak Indians, right? Hey, they actually came out with gifts to them. He said they'll make good slaves. Cristobal Colon, he even wrote it in his journal. He said he could not hold back his sword from killing so much.
As a matter of fact, I have
Like
it
a
in my
fucking
phone,
samurai.
but you know, it's
Ronin.
being for life thing. But I have the notebook, or the journal on my phone. But he said that.
I don't mean to interrupt you guys. Yes. Sorry.
I mean, any start bothering you guys? You guys have every right to freedom of speech. This is your right. My only thing is, if you guys can do me a favor, because we're gonna have a concert in Sam or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, scoot forward, brothers.
You guys are always here. Don't bother me a bit, as long as you guys just don't block the sidewalk.
No problem.
No problem. We appreciate it.
They ain't bothering us, man. They probably go more.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure
Alright,
Sure, you're gonna have to turn it.
Got you.
We just read the Bible.
We just read the Bible, that's all.
Yeah, it's regardless of what you're preaching, how you're preaching it, where, who, whatever.
We're not harassing no one walking by. We just preaching the word, that's it.
I was more worried about them. Explain to them, this is freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Whatever you guys want to do, this is why we live here.
All right, thank you.
I appreciate it, guys.
All right. You take care.
Have a good day. Be safe out there.
Safe now. Two thumbs way up.
Yeah, but like I was saying, on that journal the brother just referred to, not only does it say that, it says that they used to cut the hands off of the indigenous people and made them carry them on their backs, man, for no reason at all. Christopher Columbus and the rest of the devils that came with him, they would make the indigenous people carry them on their backs, man. And I wish, the phone, I have the actual book on my phone, but they would make the indigenous people carry them. If they saw them with parrots, they would kill them just for fun. If they didn't collect enough gold, they would kill them. They would cut the wind. That's really when the C-section started. They would cut the babies out of the women's stomach. All right, and so Christopher Columbus is a complete demon. Cortez, Hernando, all these Hillsborough, all these country, these devils that were named these what is it called? Cities, the counties that were named after. These were a bunch of devils, man. That did atrocities to our people, man. So like the brother's saying, man, these guys are a bunch of devils, man. But here you got Columbus Day,
right?
Right. But this guy, like the brother said, he didn't even want to put the sword down because he was having a fiesta, cutting down the Israelites, man. Go ahead.
That's right. Yep. It's spiritual. Cause you said that. Can you give me Zechariah 11:5? Yep. Because like the brother said, he couldn't keep his sword down. He did so much blood. Matter of fact, Cristobal Colon, he would go back to King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella to try and get more money from them. Because he wanted it. Three main voices.
Zechariah chapter 11, verse 5. Verse 4 rather. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh my power, feed the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors slay them.
Hey, we feed them with what? The bread of life. Okay?
Whose possessors slay them, right, and hold themselves not guilty.
Hey, that's why the Lord said we are killed all the day long. You can see it on TV. Oh man, Jake got choked out by police again. Oh, Jake got shot. Oh, matter of fact, let me say this real quick too. Corey Holcomb, he from Robert Taylor Homes in Chicago, South Side. This nigga said some shit that was so real. He said, that nigga Jesse Smollett that basically faked his own little, he said, how the hell y'all got videotape of this nigga in Chicago, but that all these people out here being murdered in Chicago, but you ain't got no footage of that. He said, you wanna know what I think? I think it's the cops killing everybody, but they're thinking that we doing it. He said that shit, I said, boy, you might be telling the goddamn truth.
Hey, it's like 80 murders.
Boy, he's so wicked.
80 murders in one weekend.
How?
Come on, man.
And like I said, he from the project. He said he know cat that's out there doing shit. Yeah, Jake be busting out once in a while. He said, but they ain't not killing each other like that. Cause why the hell you want to make your spot so hot when all you do is make money in the street?
Well, I got it on the first-hand account. Go ahead. I got it on first-hand account when I went up to Chicago, 2017. The brothers was telling me, and it's not even as bad as they say on the news, because what? Really, they were referring to Jake on Jake crime. Because like the brother said, it's really Esau killing them niggas, man. You got 80 people in 3 days killed.
None of it's on camera.
Esau, man.
None of it's on camera.
You got all this
It's like it's the purge.
This nigga Jesse Smollett ass. He faked his own kidnapping and everything. And you got footage on him. Man,
they got cases where these Edomites got these Hollywood costumes where it's like black skin and stuff like that.
Elder Malcolm came out.
Yeah, there was a case where this dude robbed the bank and everything like that. And they was looking for this black dude from a certain size or whatever.
They arrested the nigga.
And his mom called the police, or his mom said, yeah, that's my son or whatever, whatnot. But then the original robber's girlfriend called the police and said, y'all got the wrong dude. The dude is my boyfriend. And it happened to be a so-called white dude. They was scratching their head. They got him on video, but they're like, well, here go the costume that he was wearing. So, I mean, they be going out there to be, putting his mask on and killing it in a different name.
The Lord said, never trust thy enemy, as iron rusted shows out his wickedness. Go ahead,
Hey, real quick, because they, like the brother said, never trust thy enemy. They showed that in movies, man, like Mission Impossible. What would Tom Cruise do, man? He would put on a mask, he would talk like them, and then he would kill the people. And then it would be, it was this guy because he looked like him, man. So, you can't trust these devils, man.
God, so it says, I'll start from the top. Zechariah chapter 11, verse 4. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh my power, feed the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors slay them, and hold themselves not guilty.
And who possesses slay them and hold themselves not guilty. Go ahead,
Right. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord Yahweh,
right,
for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not.
For I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. That's why it said, blessed be the Lord, because they know who the power, they know who the name of our power. Malachi, the first chapter says what? It says, the name of the Lord is dreadful amongst the heathen. All right, so the people who they destroyed, those were the so-called, the so-called Arawaks, Taino Indians. Those were the actual Hebrew Israelites, the 10 lost tribes. I tell you that in the movie 1492. Yeah, 1492.
3K2 for 1 second.
All right.
You gotta get out of here, bro.
That was it on that.
No. He bugging. He bugged out. He bugged out.
Matthew 24, verse
Bro, they gotta go, bro.
6. I'm reading 6.
Yeah. The one that I updated.
And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass.
Right, so you shouldn't be troubled when you see when you turn on the news or you get a notification on your phone talking about nuclear discussions. You see X amount of people, hundreds of people got put to death from a roadside bomb, or a bunch of military men get put to death for in a raid or whatever the case is. Yeah, these things have to happen. But you believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you should not be troubled by this. All right, this should empower you. Just be like, okay, we're getting closer to something.
That scripture, brothers, read it. Did you finish that scripture?
Read again, brother.
Matthew 24 and 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass.
And that's really the point, man. Don't be troubled, because all these things must come to pass. All right, so you hear about Iran shooting down drones, America about to do an attack, and then they renege on it. Hey, because it's biblical prophecy, man. There's gonna be wars, there's continual wars every day you wake up. There's a war going on. There's rumors of wars. America and Iran. If the scriptures ain't speaking, then you just ain't got the ears to hear. But these things must come to pass so that we can get out of here, man.
This is for our benefit.
This is the beginning of sorrows, man. Because you see everybody in good case smiling and going to see Adam Sandler crack some jokes. But little do they know that America's going to be destroyed with nuclear missiles.
That's right.
And that's biblical prophecy, man. They'll go to church tomorrow and be like, see, I believe in sweet Jesus. But wait, sweet Jesus, as you call him, said that there's going to be wars and rumors of wars. All right?
Keep on saying the same shit.
Go ahead, read it again. I'll read your precept and then you get on.
This is Acts chapter 14, verse 22. Confirming the souls of disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
Yeah, and all that war that's going on, all right, which is going to ultimately come over here to the countryside, all right, it's going to reach home. Yeah,
What do you say? Chickens come on the roof? Yeah, I like that saying.
Yeah, when the chickens come home the roof, guess what? Read that again. You still got it?
Acts chapter 14, verse 22.
Yep.
Confirming the souls of the disciples,
right,
and exhorting them to continue in the faith.
Right, so we're exhorted to continue in the faith. So part of the faith is what? Knowing that these things have to come to pass. And when they do come to pass, the next step is what? The kingdom of heaven. Read on.
And that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
Yeah, so it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be a walk in the park. Yep. All right? It's not going to be a walk in the park to get saved by the Heavenly Father through His Son. All right? So it's going to be what? Through much tribulation. So it's going to be a lot of hell that we're going to have to catch on here.
Yep.
This is hell that we're going through. This isn't right. All right?
And if I may add, that hell is the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Mm-hmm. The wars, the rumors of wars, man, that's just what you're going to hear. What happens when the things actually come to America? You know what I'm saying? The time of Jacob's trouble, a time like no other. You see? And everybody that come up against us that think this is a joke, they get judged in front of us, man.
Yep.
But
hey, if I may back you up real quick, you said they get real quick. They get judged in front of us. Like you said, it's gonna come a time where it ain't gonna be no delay. All right, that judgment gonna be just like in the time where I forgot which of Jeremiah or Ezekiel with the sheep. It's gonna get physical out here, bro. It's just a matter of time.
So these guys
matter of time, bro.
No man shall buy you.
Yeah, come on, bro.
They're hecklers.
Yeah, matter of time.
Yeah, it's just funny for us.
It's funny, yeah.
But what I wanted to get is like the brother was reading you.
That's right.
It's just the beginning of the sorrow. right? Does it say it in there?
That's an Ezra, I think.
Yes, and Ezra.
Kind of get that real quick.
Yeah.
Because I believe it goes along the same
The
line.
beginning of sorrow.
Because these are the beginning of sorrows. What you see going on in the world, geopolitical wise, all right, you see Iran bucking up against America, North Korea testing missiles. You in the military? All right, so come here. If you, so you're not a real man. See, this is America for you. They like to proclaim that they're in the military, but when they get sent to the Middle East, they're gonna get put to death. You see what I'm saying? Because what the scriptures say that the mighty men shall cry their bitterly. Go ahead.
God. This is 2 Ezra chapter 16. This is 2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 18. It says, the beginning of sorrows and great mourning.
The beginning of sorrows and great mourning. Hey.
Fuck up, brother. Better back up, man.
Back up and get off the sign. Last option you're going to get. Back up and back up. Back up.
Hey, get the camera mic out.
I ain't going to tell you again. Back up.
Last one you're going to get.
All right. Back up and get off the sign. Don't come over here again, man.
Go back and sit down.
All right? Before you come.
I
know what you're talking about. For a hot meal in the jail cell. You're going to get an asshole. All right?
He's going to say that.
How about me right there?
We doing this.
Please say
Read that again.
I'll read that again.
Slim
2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 18, it says, the beginning of sorrows and great mourning.
This is the beginning of sorrows and great mourning, because the time we're coming into is going to be a horrible time, man. People are going to be getting killed in the streets by the Heavenly Father, man. The Heavenly Father is going to be killing people out here, man. All right, and there ain't going to be no respect of persons, man. All right, the Lord is going to bring swift judgment on people, man. All right, and this is before the shit even gets nasty out here, man. The Lord is bringing exactly, man. So imagine what's gonna happen leading up to that, man. Because the Lord, He's the author of war, man. Matter of fact, get that Baba Shaw, Exodus 15:3. Baba Shaw, because Exodus 15:3. Because we gonna see why the Lord's gonna do these things, man. Because the Lord's gonna bring great judgment upon this place, man. The one you ignorantly call God and Jesus Christ, they're going to bring great judgment upon this place.
Right.
All right? And we're going to prove it through the scriptures. Go ahead.
That's right.
This is Exodus 15, verse 3. The Lord is a man of war.
The Lord is a man of war. So guess what? His son's a man of war. His chosen people are men of war. That's why throughout the scriptures, He set up the Israelites to bring great wars on the earth, man. All right? Go ahead.
The Lord is a man of war.
Respond to them anymore,
Yahweh is His name.
Khan.
The Lord is His name, man. He's a man of war. All right, go ahead. That was the point, the water. Go ahead.
Back in 2 Ezra 16 and 18, it says, the beginning of famine and great death.
The beginning of famine and great death, man. The great death is coming to the streets of America. Thus saith the Lord.
Right. The beginning.
And this is just the beginning, man.
That's crazy,
Because it's going to get a lot worse out here on America's streets, man.
That's right.
Channelside Drive, South Meridian Avenue. All right, it's going to be nothing but dead bodies littered through the streets.
That's right.
And guess who's going to do it? The Heavenly Father.
Right. The beginning of wars.
The beginning of wars. Like the brother just read in Matthew 24, man. This is the beginning, man. You're going to hear wars and rumors of wars. This is the beginning, man. It's going to get a lot worse. That's why us in this truth has got to be prepared, man, because this is going to get so horrible out here that you're going to have the Heavenly Father to keep you sane in these times, man. Because an ordinary person out here going to see the Adam Sandler comedy stand-up is going to be bugging the hell out, man. Looking for food, not knowing what's going on. But here, get Isaiah 33:6, because ordinary people don't know what the hell is going on, man. That's why they're out here to see a comedy show and just walk past the prophets of the Lord, man. They'd rather walk past the prophets of the Lord telling you of the impending doom than to hear the words of the Heavenly Father. Here it is, we reading out the Bible. We reading out the Bible, man. But you don't want to hear anything. You just want to go to the Amalie Arena and see Adam Sandler crack some jokes. When we over here reading the scriptures of the Lord, man. Go ahead.
Isaiah 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
Yeah. Get it?
And strength of salvation.
See, wisdom and stability gonna be Salakia, read that again, Baba Shah.
Isaiah 33 verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time.
See, wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of the time. What's wisdom and knowledge? The scriptures, man. All right, the scriptures is going to be the stability of the times, man. Knowing these breakdowns, all right, knowing what's coming, the prophecies, knowing what the Lord said was going to come in these last days, man. There's multiple accounts where the Lord was going to told us what was going to come, and you still got people going to comedy shows, man. You still got people. You still got people being hecklers, scoffers, scorners. You know. But what the knowledge and wisdom is going to be the stability of our times, because we know what's coming. When people get mowed down in the streets, Gurkha troops, martial law troops start killing you people, all right, you start starving to death because trucks ain't moving back and forth throughout America, all right, when the tariffs really start hurting your pocket, all right, because Donald Trump, he's not for you, he's not making America great again, he's actually making it worse for you.
That's right.
All right, them tariffs is not helping nobody but China, all right, and China, guess what, they smacking you with tariffs now, man. Now it's getting worse. You wondering why the carton of egg is going up? It's good old DJ Trump. All right, go ahead. Finish that up.
Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
Yeah, the fear of the Lord is his treasure, man. Because that's why we fear the Lord, and that's why we want to seek knowledge and wisdom, man. Because we want to have stability in them times, man. We ain't want to be out here like chickens with no heads, like the rest of these people. They ain't gonna know what the hell's going on in that time, man. I mean, look at them now. They don't know what's going on now. What makes you think they're gonna know what's going on when martial law troops running through the streets, man? When UN troops with them blue helmets is busting down your door, man, hitting you with the butt of the M16, right? So that's why you got to get it now. Knowledge and wisdom is gonna be the stability of the time. Because we read what's going to come, man. The wars, the pestilence, the famine, death. Go ahead.
It says,
quote it again.
Yep. This is 2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 18. I'm going to start at the top of it. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. The beginning of famine and great death.
Yeah, great famine and great death, man. There's going to be people starving out here, man. I'm talking about, you ain't never seen people starve like this before, man. You ain't never seen it before, man. And the Lord's gonna bring you to these streets, man. You think McDonald's and Burger King gonna be opening that day, man? Drive through with dollar menus and all that bullshit. Go ahead.
The beginning of wars. And the powers shall stand in fear.
Yeah, the powers, even the government's gonna stand in fear, man. Because they ain't gonna be able to say nothing and do nothing, man. Because nobody's gonna care about what the government got to say, man. They're gonna go out to feed their own family, man. All right, the police, they gonna put them badges down and go feed their family, man. Ain't no 911 in that day call, oh, I got punched in the face, so I'm gonna call 911. Or a woman, she got smacked up and abused, she gonna call 911. That's out the window, man. Because the cops ain't coming, all you're gonna get is the dial tone, man. There ain't nobody coming to your rescue in that day, man. Your own family not even gonna come to rescue you, man. Your neighbor not, you hear this, you best friends with your neighbor Bob. Ain't nobody coming to your rescue, man. They're gonna try to get your food, man. Once you die, they're gonna let you die and then go get your kitchen. Go get your whatever you got stored up, man. Yeah, they're gonna resort to that cannibalism.
The beginning of evils. What shall I do when
the beginning of evils, man? The beginning of evils. Evils meaning a bad time, ill times. This is the beginning, man. So what do you think is gonna happen at the end?
Yo.
See, I told you that's all he wanted to do.
Come over here and say something else. I'm gonna knock you down just like your buddy. Get out of here. Go. Get out of here. Go. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's all he wanted to do. Look at you. I know, but I told you don't walk up on me again. Get out of here. Go ahead. Get out again, man.
It says,
Get the camera over here.
But shit ain't funny.
Yeah, the shit ain't funny now.
Right here.
it said,
You're in trouble.
That's right. Yeah.
You're in trouble.
You're not fine. Come here.
Yeah. Kahala Yahba Shemel Shai. Yeah. See? Here you go.
back to the fact of the matter. It It says the beginning of evils.
Don't come up, bro. Don't come over here, bro.
Bro, what the fuck wrong with you?
He said, he already told us once that he's not putting hands on me. Just keep going. I'll handle this. I ain't gonna sit there and let somebody hit me before I hit back.
Yeah, no, that's defense.
Yeah, okay.
It says, I'm gonna read it again. It says the beginning of evils. And then it says, what shall I do when these evils shall come? And what are you gonna do when these evils start coming? Now you see all these people out here not caring about what we preaching? The words of the Bible? When these evils that we're preaching about, that the Bible speaks about, when they come upon America, what are you gonna do? Guess what? The brother just brought out that knowledge and wisdom is gonna be the stability of the times. And here it is, you just forgetting about it, you don't wanna hear nothing about it.
That's why this place is gonna get destroyed, man.
It's the only thing that can happen.
You simple ass Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, out here that think this is all a joke, man. That the men of the Lord are out here prophesying, giving you the message of the Heavenly Father, and you think this is a joke, man. You think that this is just something that you could come up and talk crap to us, man. You ain't playing with us, man. You playing with the Heavenly Father, man. The scripture says, lest you be found happily fighting against the Lord, man. And your hands are too short to box with the Most High, man. All right? The Most High is going to get rid of you simpletons out there, man. Mm-hmm. The Most High is coming back in a grand way, man, to bring judgment upon the whole entire planet Earth.
That's right.
For the wickedness, man.
Mm-hmm. And all you people out here just want to stand around and think it's going to be a show, the Lord's going to deal with you too.
That's right.
Go ahead and read that, brother.
Con, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 26. For Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Salah, I'm going to get right to the point. Verse 27. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them. For Yahweh Bashim Yahushai shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him.
That's right. Here it is. You're gonna remain in those plagues. Why you gonna see everybody else getting? You gonna see the men of the Lord getting lifted up out of there? When you talked all that shit, when the prophet was among you, but you had nothing but shit to talk. Guess what? You're gonna remain in those plagues.
Right.
Such as what? Famine. Okay. Pestilence. You're gonna catch diseases. You're gonna start starving and have diseases at the same time, and you're gonna get your ass whipped. That's not a position you want to be in. Read it again, brother.
Con, 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 27. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them.
Yeah, you're gonna remain in them. Good for you. And good for you. And we gonna laugh in those days. Go ahead, brother.
Con, for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai shall not deliver you.
No. Yeah, you know why? Because you never showed that you have faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Here it is, you talking about you go to church every Sunday, and sweet Jesus this, sweet Jesus that. But here it is, we bringing out the scripture, we going through the prophecy for you, letting you know what you need to do in these times, and you want to laugh? You really think it's funny? All right, well, guess what? You think it's a show. You're looking to see the prophecies get pushed around, so you can put it on Facebook. Well, guess what? The Lord's going to deal with you very violently. Very violently. More on that?
One more.
Go ahead.
It says, verse 28, behold, an horrible vision in the appearance thereof from the east, man. All right? And what is that appearance, man? These thermonuclear missiles destroying this place, man. All right?
Horrible visions.
Horrible visions, man. Horrible things is coming to the planet Earth, man. All right? You know, I want to get off topic.
No, you good, brother.
Yeah, I just want to bring it out.
Matter of fact, you want to get me in the pocket for, go back to 2nd Ezra chapter 6.
Chapter 6.
Oh, okay, cool. And let me find where it is, though. Yeah, man, because these things is coming, man. 2nd Ezra 6 and 20. Let's see. Give me a second, brothers. Yeah, start at 22.
Fine, this is 2nd Ezra 6, verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. Mm-hmm. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
Yeah, right. Oh, suddenly. It's just going to happen off rip. All right? Hey, just like the brother was saying when he was over here preaching. He was saying what? That, hey, it ain't going to be no more McDonald's and Burger King in that day. You can't go to Publix or Walmart and get, buy something to eat real quick. A can of soup. Because the storehouse, read it again.
Come on. 2nd Ezra 6, verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown.
Right.
The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
Yeah, the full storehouses are going to suddenly be found empty. So those storehouses are going to be completely empty. So anything that you were looking for that you take for granted, just little things you take for granted, you try to go get it. Hey, the storehouse is going to be empty. You try to go get yourself a can of beans, you ain't going to be able to find it. All right, this is what we're trying to tell you. These days are coming, and the only way you're going to be able to get through it is by what? It's by what? And we're talking first and foremost. We're talking to you so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native American, the Israelites, the true Israelites. All right, go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease,
right?
Because they are few,
right?
And those that look out of the windows be darkened.
Yeah, because what? Because it's going to be all these businesses out here. Everything's going to be shut down. Everything's going to be completely shut down. We're talking about. This is a bustling city right here. Pan the camera that way, bro. This is a bustling city, bro. You know. And that day, all this is going to be emptied out. And the only thing you're going to be seeing out here is what? This stragglers. A bunch of sick people. Look, hungry people. And mad, angry people. That's the only thing you're going to see out here. The story, read it again. Read on.
All right, Con. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 4. And the door shall be shut in the streets.
The doors are going to be shut in the streets. Go ahead.
When the sound of the grinding is low.
Right.
And shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
Hey man, we in the beginning stages of that, because the daughters of music are going very low as of right now. This is where we're at right now. Yeah, the entertainment's all terrible. The music's all horrible. Okay, and now we're looking at what? We're looking at the next thing that's about to come is what? It's famine and great deaths. Go ahead.
I was gonna say about the music being brought low. That's the song of America now. It's all sorrow, trying to make America great again, because everybody's on the down and outs right now, man. All right, and the stores are closing down. You got Walmart or Kmart's and things like that, malls and stuff closing down, man. All right, that's what's going on. That's the fallenness of your economy here, man. All right. But nevertheless, this whole place is coming to a screeching halt, man. All right, and you starting to see the decline of this place start declining rapidly. All right.
I was working at.
We got. Oh, you still got 6. Okay.
Well, I was holding for him.
All right, come.
22.
Yeah, read 22 again.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouse shall suddenly be found empty.
That's right. It's going back to the brothers read Ecclesiastes. All right. We're gonna see a complete 180 when it comes to American economy.
That's right.
And when that happens, you can't say that you weren't warned, because this is a warning. We're telling you that this is going to happen here in America, that you're going to see everything that you take for granted on a daily basis. Going to get gas in your car, all that's going to be gone. Going to the restaurant, every Friday, every Saturday, going to the restaurant, you ain't going to be able to do that. You're going to lose track of the days of the week. That's how bad it's going to get out here.
Yep.
You ain't going to know what day it is.
You don't know the time of the year except for the temperature.
It's going to be that bad. The only thing you're going to be worrying about is how to survive another moon, another night.
Kind of. Hey, if I may add, though, everything gonna go back to normal. Ain't gonna be no street lights. The only light you're gonna have is the light of the sun and the light of the moon, man. That's it. Yep, that's it.
And gunfire.
That's it.
Bonfire.
And that's all you're gonna have.
That's the only light you're gonna see. And if anybody got batteries or whatever, they're gonna use it for their little flashlights or whatever.
Yep.
And that's gonna give them their position.
That's right.
Can I add real quick?
Go ahead.
A lot of people watch a lot of movies like I Am Legend, The Road. A lot of you people out here really don't understand, man. America's on a decline economically. A lot of you people are gonna die from famine because you can't go 2 or 3 hours without stuff in your face. A lot of people are obese and overweight, they're gonna die. A lot of people who are in wheelchairs, they're gonna die. A lot of people who are disabled are gonna die. There's gonna be a lot of death out here because a lot of you people don't really have unity. You really don't think about yourselves. So then what happens when the economy collapses and the government becomes your enemies, who you rely on? Now it's going to be a fist for cups. There's gonna be a royal rumble in America. All this spirit's gonna be crying and mourning and sorrow.
Yeah, picture time and all that shit. All that's gonna be gone. Yep. You're gonna be hearing that.
You're gonna be hearing that for real though. Somebody dying and crying.
Hey, but it's gonna be adults though. It's gonna be adults.
Yeah, mighty men.
Hey, but if I was gonna say real quick, wait till those days come, and then your prescription drugs run out, your street level drugs run out, your alcohol run out on the streets, man. All these people who's hooked on drugs, alcohol, and depressant pills and stuff like that. When you can't get that on a daily basis, all hell really gonna break loose, man. Then you really gonna see these people, man.
Storehouses gonna be shut down, bro. So
Walgreens ain't gonna work.
None of that shit. All that's gonna be raided on the first, second day. So you try to go in there on your Johnny come lately ass going there on the next day. Guess what? All that shit's gonna be gone. There might be some dog food sitting up there. You're gonna have to get that. But all the medicine's gonna be raided out. All the pills, all the what do you call it? The cough syrup. All that shit's gonna be gone. So you gotta understand that when that things come, and they are gonna come according to the Bible, where are you gonna be? What? Is the Lord gonna have your back? Are you gonna have a defense? Go ahead, brother.
Okay, if I may add real quick. Remember in the time of the ancient Egypt, when we were getting delivered, the scriptures say there was a cry that was heard in all of Egypt because of the firstborn, right? And it was a great cry that went out, right? Now, in the book of Daniel, it says there's going to be a day that's coming never before. So if that cry was great in ancient Egypt, how much more the cry that's going to be in these last days where nobody understands the Most High. Nobody understands his operation, life and death. So it's going to be a great, a horrific cry in the land of America, man, because nobody knows the way the Heavenly Father operates, man. So the cry is going to surpass the cry of the firstborn in the land of Egypt when the firstborn died. Because now you have more women on the planet Earth. And then the scriptures say men are going to cry and travail as women. So a great horrific cry is coming to the land, man. And that's what we're warning and preparing the people for. At the same time, we're warning you and preparing the elect at the same time. I just want to say it through the Spirit.
Speaking on that, can I grab Jeremiah 30 and 5?
Yeah, you get a precept for what you said.
This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 5. For thus saith Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear and not of peace. Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces turn to paleness. Verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
God. And that's what the warning is about. And this is about, and we say Jacob's trouble because this message is for you. It's for you Israelites, you sons of Jacob. All right. These heathen, they're gonna get their judgment anyways. All right. And they hear their judgment. We tell them their judgment all the time. But we're talking to you. We're talking to you Israelites, you so-called blessed Spanish Native Americans. We want you to understand this because if you don't get it, the blood's on our hands. So we're telling you now, so we can get the blood off our hands, whether you understand it or not, accept it or not. It's between you and the Lord.
Man, if I may add, man, every time you turn on the TV, you always see a movie about the end. About starvation, about the apocalypse. All these zombies movies, man. All these people bugging out. These people know this stuff is coming, but they're trying to figure out how long can I just continue my life the way I want to until all shit hits the fan.
You got people in the truth doing that shit, man.
They got no plan B. They have no plan B because they never had a plan A because the plan is just going to be death and destruction.
Hey, that's a bad plan. I wouldn't want. Yeah, that's not the right plan.
That's not having faith.
Yeah. You have no faith if you just say, fuck it. I'm just gonna live it up.
Hey, that's what the scriptures say about the Edomites. They think that their dwelling place is gonna go on forever, man. They don't even really put no plans for none of that. We're gonna just go on forever, man. That's the pride of their heart, man.
That's prideful. And I'll go back to the 2nd Ezra 6 public show. Just read down now a little bit more.
2nd Ezra 6 and 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses suddenly be found empty.
Right.
And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man hears, shall they suddenly be suddenly afraid.
So when that trumpet, you hear that trumpet, now all of a sudden now you're scared. Okay? Well, guess what? We're blowing the spiritual trumpet right now. All right. So this is something that you actually should be in fear right now. That shit, the prophets are out now. The prophets, these are the same prophets. Oh shit. Maybe I should heed to this. Look at that sign. You see yourself on. Oh shit. This is for me. So this should actually jog your spirit a little bit. You know what? Maybe I've been living my life a little bit fucked up. Maybe I should come back into the Lord. This seems like this is right. That's what we all did. Go ahead, bro.
Amos chapter 3 and verse 6. Shall the trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid?
Yeah, shall a trumpet be blown in the city and people not be afraid? Of course they shall be afraid. Of course they shall. All right? Because when you hear that sound, then everybody knows what that sound is. Go ahead.
Shall there be evil in the city and the Lord Yahweh have not done it?
Yeah, because this is going to be the Lord's doing. When the shit hits the fan, and you start seeing all the crazy shit we're talking about right now, the famine, all right, the people busting in other people's houses, taking their goods. When you start seeing that happen, all right, the rumors of wars are not rumors no more. The actual wars are taking place here in America. When that starts happening, that's the Lord doing that. You know, that's the one you call God. Oh, God is all love. Yeah, He is love. He loves his sons. He loves his sons. And his sons are going to be saved out of that shit. But everybody else, you're going to have to deal with it. Read on a little bit more.
2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 23. And the trumpet shall give a sound which when every man hear it shall be suddenly afraid.
Right.
And at the time shall friends fight one against another.
Friends.
Like enemies.
Yeah, friends. Friends are going to be fighting against each other like enemies. This is a prophecy in the Bible.
Basically the purge, man. Yeah. You got the purge. You basically got the purge going on, man. All out Royal Rumble, man. All it really takes is for you, like when Trump shut off the government and then they couldn't eat no more. All right, when people get hungry, they start reverting back, man. Your neighbor, they're like, wait, we know that they got food, they stay with food, and we ain't got to go far to go get it, man. So your best friend and them, and they already know what the inside of your house look like and everything like that. So they kind of got you at a disadvantage, man. All right, so once this economy collapse, you can't get your food, your medicine and stuff like that, and you got your kids, you got to get this formula for your kids, man, you're going to result to drastic measures just to feed your people, man. And if not you got to worry about your neighbors coming to take all your stuff, man.
Yeah, so you're really gonna have to defend. You have a little rifle in the closet that you may use once a year for hunting.
Yep.
Well, guess what? You're gonna have to dust that son of a gun off. All right, because you're gonna have to defend your house. You're gonna have to defend your family from someone coming to take a can of beans out of your house. You have to defend it with your life. You understand how serious this is about to get? I don't think a lot of you people do. That's why we laugh at you, because we know we know the judgment that's coming for this world. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, hey, and your daughter too, who your neighbor saw growing up, and now she's a young teenager,
blossoming, budding.
Oh yeah, correct.
It's gonna be all about one.
Yep.
Yeah, she's budding, looking all pretty. Well, guess what? She's gonna be taken. Now, what are you gonna do about it? You ain't as strong as you. You're not as strong as your neighbor. Your neighbor been going to the gym every fucking day. You'll get a fat ass beer belly, and now what? What are you gonna defend? You gonna defend your daughter?
Because you know what, people think money is power, but when money has no power, how you gonna protect your family? You never fought a day in your life. You never been in a fight. All thought about was money. Then when the bullets rang out, what you got next?
Right? Because now what? Now we in a time of hyperinflation where everything's going crazy, and now you got money. You know, you got money, but you're a little, you a little dude, or you big and fat, whatever. But you got a lot of money. Well, guess what? That money's not gonna mean shit. What you gonna do? You gonna pay off your daughter's attacker? What you gonna do? You gonna give him a bankroll? What's he gonna do with that shit? He just wants your daughter. That's all he wants, and he wants what's in your pantry as well. And he's gonna do whatever it takes to get it. And what are you gonna do about it? You gonna excuse me, sir? Please don't. That shit ain't gonna cut it.
If I may add,
please.
A lot of these people, they don't fast. They don't know what it is to go a whole day without eating and drinking. But when they're forced in that day to go without eating and drinking, reality gonna really hit them. No more Wi-Fi, no more McDonald's, no more PE at school, no more going to Karen's house, no more going shopping, no AC in the house. You ain't take a shower in days.
Mosquitoes biting
you can't call your mother. Yeah. When that shit really hit the fan, what were those men on the corner at? Mm-hmm. We somewhere with the spirit.
That's right.
You dead.
That's right. Out of there.
That's all I can say.
Somewhere with the spirit.
And you ain't never going to hey, next time you see us, it ain't gonna be on good terms. I'm tell you that. All right.
I know. Speaking of what the brothers say, every once in a while, like let's say when the hurricanes came and the power was out, man. You really start thinking about the smallest little things you take for granted, man. Yeah. The air conditioning in the house, man. Being in the house, you sweat. You like, man, I'd rather go outside.
That's right. That's right.
I'd rather go outside than come inside.
Hey, yeah. Hey, if I may add, your big ass world just gonna be minuscule in that very second, right. In that very turn that we coming into. This whole philosophy that you got it all, you straight, you don't need no man, you don't need no nothing, you got it. Hey, that all that shit, the Lord gonna kill that. The Lord gonna kill that in that day. And that's the day that we out here telling you people about. You know?
That's why the scriptures speak about the mirth
gonna
be cease.
Yeah.
And that spirit of mirth gonna be put out.
Sorry guys. You have a good night. Sorry.
All right now.
Sorry.
All right, have a good one.
Be safe out there, bro.
See, but that's beautiful though. And real quick, let this brother bring this precept out real quick. You still got that second Esdras? All right, hold on to that. This brother's gonna bring this precept out.
This is Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 8.
Go ahead.
Therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures.
Yeah, hear now this, thou that is given to pleasures, which is like 95% of the people out here.
That's
all right. All right. Oh, it really is. I'm trying to be liberal with the numbers. You know, I'm trying to be liberal with it, man. Because maybe there's a good 4% that is in their misery right now, sitting on the damn corner with a bottle of water to their name. That's it. Read that again.
Clutch.
Isaiah 47. Isaiah 47 and 8. Therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly.
Hold on. You brothers got that?
47 and 8.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Go ahead, yeah, read on.
Isaiah 47, 8 from the top. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me.
Yeah, pride. That's that pride. All right, so listen, go ahead.
I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children.
Yeah, see, you got people who think, this shit ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen to me. And while my children that you're talking about are gonna die, they're gonna grow up, they're gonna go to college, they're gonna get a good job, they're gonna take over the family business, and you're still gonna be on the highways and byways piecing that shit. That's what they're saying. You're still gonna be doing the same thing, talking about the end of the world, while my children are being raised up and running businesses. That's what they're saying. Right. They talk this shit. Yep. Go ahead.
But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day.
Oh boy, what's gonna happen?
The loss of children.
Oh shit, so you talking that shit? You're gonna lose your children. You say something like that to us? Oh, my children are gonna be fine. We got everything set up. We got a bunker. We got all this.
That's the Most High right here.
You know, you tempting them. So and you telling that to a prophet too? You telling that to a man of the Lord? Here there's a man of the Lord trying to tell you, you know, hard times are coming. You better get right with the Lord, young man. And then you talking shit like that. You talking shit like that. You know, that's something that Esau would say. But you saying that, and you Edomites, you gonna get it, man. You Edomites are gonna get it, because that's really your spirit. But go ahead.
The loss of children,
right,
and widowhood,
right,
they shall come upon thee in their perfection.
Yes. So you gonna lose your children, you gonna lose your wife or your spouse, and what's that? You gonna come on. Go ahead.
They shall come upon thee in their perfection.
Yeah. So it's gonna come out to you in your best time. Go ahead.
For the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the abundance of thine enchantments.
Yes, for all the shit that you did, the sorcery. Oh, that's about you Edomites. Okay, the multitude of your sorceries and your enchantments, because that's what you dabble in. Left hand side bullshit. What you look what you've done to Jake. Jake is completely finished out here. So because of that, you're gonna have to pay for that. All right, and you've already gotten the warning. Any more on that?
Verse 11.
Yep.
Therefore shall evil come upon thee,
right?
Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth.
Go ahead.
And mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off.
No, you're not going to be able to do anything against it. All right? Because you got the warning. You knew it was coming, and now that it's come upon you, what are you going to do? Where are you going to go? All right? Especially if you're an Edomite, where are you going to go? You can't go anywhere. You don't have a power. Your power is Satan. And Satan works for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So what? What is left to do? There's nothing you can do. Go ahead.
And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly.
Right.
Which thou shalt not know.
Right. So it's just going to come upon you suddenly. You've already got the warning. And hey, we told you so. We told you so. We let you know that it was going to happen. Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel chapter 12 and verse 22.
Just let me know.
Ezekiel 12 and 22.
It says, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying,
Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged, and every vision faileth? Tell them therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision.
You see that? Because what? They're saying that they don't think that this is going to come to pass. Nobody really. Okay, you got a few people out there that may be like, yeah, that's right, that's true, but they don't give a fuck. All right, read that second verse.
Okay. It says, tell them therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision.
Right, so actually, you don't think it's going to happen. Well, guess what? We're actually in the midst of it. All right? We're actually closer than you can actually imagine. And that's why it scares the shit out of us. That's what scares the shit out of us.
Bullshit.
Okay? We believe this. We actually believe the Bible, every word of it. So when we see something like a drone getting shot out of the sky, all right, and countries getting pissed off and all that, you know, they shot the drone out. All of America's all pissed off about that. When they shot down a whole fucking plane, a passenger plane with like 200-something children on it.
66 children. 66
oh,
children.
excuse me, 200-something passengers. Okay, and it's not much of a sorry from America.
Hey, with the possibility that it was in Iranian airspace. You know, with the possibility. You know?
The thing about that is, America never apologized about it. They didn't say nothing. They didn't really. You didn't see that on the news. You had to dig for it. But then here it is. Iran shoots down an unmanned drone, and now they're ready to go to war for an unmanned drone.
Like that.
But here it is. America just killed all these hundreds of people, man.
Yep.
That's the hypocrisy of America.
That's the spirit of Esau, you know, because he's not sorry for shit. You know, everything he's done to you so-called niggas, Latinos, and Americans, everything this man has done, he has never repented.
He doesn't give a fuck, bro. Yo, Esau doesn't care about a goddamn thing, bro, but it's filling his building.
Yeah, if I may add too, when you go into the
water,
when you go into why you think Europe have so many refugees, man? All right, since the war on terror. All right, of weapons of mass destruction, which they ain't found none yet. All they've been doing is over there killing all them people in the Middle East and taking over their land, setting up their bases so they can get to Iran. That's why Israel's been talking all that noise about Iran over there with thermonuclear warheads. Yep. There are not many countries in the world that have nuclear warheads. Why you think China, India, Russia, and United States always in the mix? Them the ones who got them things, man. Them the big boys. So America killing all those people in the Middle East. Okay, and now you have all these refugees up in Europe. Why is that? They have nowhere else to live. They destroy all their villages, and they forced them to go to become refugees in Europe, man. It's simple. That's been going on since 2001. Go ahead,
If I may say this too, real quick, same thing with the Northern Kingdom. Talking about, it's a group of Hispanics coming up in a caravan or some shit. What do you think? Them Venezuelans, man.
The dad and the little daughter being found in the river.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
You fucked up their economy, so they trying to get up out of there. They have no choice but to come up here to America.
And if that don't bother you, man, there's something wrong with you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Americans. I know a lot of you don't even know about that. You don't pay attention to nothing in this world.
Yep.
Except for goddamn Cardi B. Go ahead.
Verse 24 in Ezekiel 12, it says, for there shall be no more any vain vision, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel, for I am the Lord, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass.
Right. And these words are actually what we've been preaching right now. When we go into the second Esdras, into Joel, and then we read these prophecies, that's the Lord's words. Go ahead.
It shall be no more prolonged, for in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word, and the Lord is saying it right now.
That's right.
And will perform it, saith the Lord power.
So these things are gonna happen. So yeah, it may seem like it's Terry. You want to get the Terry scripture? In Habakkuk.
Oh, kind, yeah.
Yeah, man. Because what? It don't seem like it's happening right now. It's all prolonged. That's why everybody's talking shit. That's why everybody got something to say. Oh, we crazy out here. Oh yeah, we fool for Yahushua's sake. We'll take that as a compliment. You can say whatever you want to say about us, but when that day comes, you're gonna be looking for the prophecy.
Brother, can I say something real quick?
By all means.
Hey, why you think Yahusha said, if the world hate you, know that it hated me before it hated you? because I testify of the works thereof that they are evil. That's all we doing is telling you of all the evil that's going on in the world, and you hating us for that. They hating Yahweh Shai for that.
They don't want to. They don't want to hear the truth. Like, am I your enemy because I told you the truth? In Galatians 4:16. You got a problem? Go ahead.
It's just 3 more verses.
Yep.
Again, this is verse 26. Again, the word of Yahweh came to me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesieth of the times that are far off. And that's what you see when people come up here and they scoff, especially our people, like they were saying earlier, the 2 guys that got out of here. You guys say the same thing every week. Ain't nothing happened yet. And the same thing that Israel been saying. He's talking about things that's going to happen in hundreds of years from now, man. All right, let's see what the Lord says.
That's why Yahweh Shai said you have your father the devil. You know, that's what the devil said.
Come, verse 27 again. Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesieth of the times that are far off. Verse 28. Therefore say unto them, thus saith the Lord power, there shall none of my words be prolonged any more, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, said Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
And it's being done. And the only ones that can really see it are the prophets of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. They're the only ones that really understand that the words are being done. So that's why we are out here fervently telling you this, because it's really about to happen, brothers. We're about to get the hell out of here.
Right.
All right? This place is about to be destroyed soon. And none of these people know about it. We're the only ones that know.
Let me get this real quick.
Yeah.
This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried. This is Daniel 12 and 10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand.
Read it again, Bible show.
Daniel chapter 12, verse 10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried.
Right.
And that's what's happening right now with the elect, all right, with the 1/3.
Yep.
All right, they're being made white and they're being tried, man. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, and that white just means being made pure. And the way we're being made pure is being washed by this word, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. It says, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand. All right, so we see people coming up in here and they scoff and they say this, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't, all right, you just don't understand. That means you a wicked nigga. You wicked.
And if you go ahead and get Revelation 22 and 11.
Okay, let me finish this.
Yeah.
But the wise shall understand. All right?
Yeah, real quick. You see that? So the wise is the only one that's going to understand. The wicked is going to continue to do wickedly. No matter how many times we come out here and how many times we tell them, warn them, they're going to do whatever they want to do because Satan's dealing with them. Yeah. All right?
Go ahead. Revelation chapter 22, verse 11. Revelation chapter 22, verse 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still.
Go ahead.
And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still.
Right, so he that is unjust or filthy, continue in your ways, man. Because we understand, just like brothers read in Daniel, the wicked's going to do wickedly, bro. We can't change that. We don't get the power to change the wicked. All right, unless they were sanctioned to be changed by Yahweh Shem Yahushai by these words.
And to add on to why, the reason why that's gonna happen, because the 2/3 are the same ones who said, "Let Yahushua blood be upon us and our children."
They're the same ones back here today. They're just reincarnated again.
Same thing. And in Egypt, the same one that was crying in Egypt, man, complaining, wanting to go back to Egypt.
Hey, and another thing too, I just one quick comment. Once again, how would you know what's good if wicked wasn't there? If niggas weren't going off, if the wicked weren't doing wickedly, how would you know who's doing good?
You got to be able to gauge it.
Yeah, that is needful. Yeah. You know that they be there.
How do you gauge wicked? How do you gauge righteous without wicked? You got to be able to. Yeah, you have to be something that, okay, that's clearly not right.
Yeah.
So you know, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Go back to that.
Balance. That's just the balance.
Read it again for the top.
Proverbs 11. Yep.
Revelation 22, verse 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still.
Right.
And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still.
Go ahead.
And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still.
Right. All right. And so the holy and the righteous are going to understand what's going on up here. So if the holy and the righteous come upon the prophets, whether it be via the street preachers or whether it be via the unicorn or the internet, okay, they're going to understand it, and they're going to come right up out of the world that they're in. And they're going to come into the understanding of the scriptures. And they're going to try their best to please Yahweh Shem Yahushai while the doors of repentance are still open. Okay? Yeah, I know brothers got precepts. Right?
Hey, if I can add, the scripture say, as many as turn to righteousness, man. That's what we out here doing. We're turning many into righteousness, man.
It ain't up to us. All we're doing is putting it out there.
That's right.
Okay?
That's what I believe is on the book for that there be many saviors.
That's right. Oh, that's in Obadiah too. That's in Obadiah. Yeah.
Last verse.
That's right. That's right.
See? So it tells you there's going to be saviors on the earth. All right? Saviors with an S, plural.
Plural, baby.
Okay? And that's the men of the Lord. Whoever they are, wherever they are.
That's right, bro.
Go ahead. Someone get a precept and then we go back into study.
Go ahead, bro. Because I'm holding.
All right, Con. Just to back what your brothers are going into, about how people don't want to listen and take heed to this, all right? Just getting to the point. It's 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, and I'm going to start at verse 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause, the Most High shall send them a strong delusion that they should believe a lie. All right?
Good. No, good.
So look, we out here, we trying to tell you what's going on. We trying to reveal it to you who the wicked is, but what? You want to keep on going. You want to keep ignoring all of this. All right, the Most High going to give you over to that strong delusion. That's right. You're going to start believing it to basically, Esau basically, your God, man. Yeah. You're going to believe in all the things. Oh, the missiles don't exist, man. The Most High don't exist, man. But then you're going to see something come rain out the damn sky. Your mind ain't going to be able to process what the hell it is. You might bug the fuck out before it even hit your ass, man.
Complexity.
Yeah. You might be bugged out.
That might be a missile, that big ass USF building might be a damn missile silo. We don't know.
Yeah, launch pad over there.
Jay went way in there.
Yeah, you'd be surprised, bro. Esau got that shit.
Hey, yo, man, Esau got dome. Deep underground military bases in mountains.
And then I did a video through the Spirit and Power Yahweh Shem Yahushai last week. He got military bases in sea. Under ocean.
Yep. And in Florida, we at sea level, so they got them shits over here. It's just in the oceans. Hey, man, Esau is smart when it comes to that shit, bro.
I got a quick one. Yep. Jeremiah 11:11. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape. And though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them.
So you're gonna be crying like a little punk, bro.
Assed out.
Yeah, you're gonna be assed out. Because we told you, bro, like, man, come on, you're an Israelite, whatever the case is. Even though y'all that know you're Israelites, a lot of you people that know you Israelites, you just want to buck up for no fucking reason, bro. Talking shit about the apostles. Like, why would you do that? What is wrong about anything that we're saying? What? Name 2 things wrong right now. Put it on the comment board. You can't. There ain't nothing we say is wrong. Everything stays right. Everything you say is wrong. You're wrong, we're right. You're wrong, we're right. You mad? I know you're mad.
Because they're too caught up in the carnal differences instead of what the doctrine is.
Yeah.
What's the doctrine?
Their emotions.
Yeah, exactly. What's coming? What are they teaching? All right, they're teaching the doctrine. You're gonna have different fleshly shit disagreements, but and that don't mean you talk shit about them, you don't like them because of that. But what are their works? What are their works? What are they preaching? You know what I mean? Plain and simple. That's all I want to say.
Come. Go ahead,
back in second, Ezra 6 verse 23. It says, "And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man hears, they shall be suddenly afraid. Mm-hmm. At that time shall friends fight against one another like enemies.
Right.
And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein."
Yeah, you see that? So this is a warning. This is prophecy. We're telling you this. All right, that this is gonna happen. All right, you don't think that you're gonna have a problem with your neighbor or your friend, your best friend, but in the day of trouble, you are.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead.
The springs of the fountain shall stand still,
right.
And in 3 hours they shall not run.
Go ahead. Yeah, the fountains are gonna stand still. Hey, everything's gonna be at a standstill, bro.
Especially this new conspiracy. All right, that there's gonna be an EMP, a blackout.
Oh, Lord's will.
All the pumps are electric. You know, everything's on electric grid, man.
Yeah. Water, all that.
Water, all that.
Yeah.
Gas, all that shit, man.
It always comes from that little spark, bro.
Yeah.
Without
Beautiful,
that,
boy.
yeah, we're all fucked out here. But except for the men of the Lord.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape.
Can you read that again?
God. Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape.
Yeah, see, they're gonna escape. Okay, because the Lord has certain men sanctioned aside. Go ahead.
And see my salvation and the end of your world.
That's the elect of Israel. All right, they're gonna see the end of your world.
That's
you love
right.
this fucking place so goddamn much.
That's
Well, guess
right.
what? The elect of Israel, the elect of God. All right, we'll say it like that. The elect of God, the chosen ones of God, they're gonna see the downfall of your beloved America. How about that? Go ahead.
And the men that are received shall see it.
Wait, say that again?
And the men that are received shall see it.
Yeah, the men that are received shall see it. Go ahead.
Who have not tasted death from their birth. And the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meaning. For evil shall be put out, and deceit.
Hold on, read that 26 again, though.
That's all that.
Yeah, read it again, though.
It says, and the men that are received shall see it.
Yeah?
And who have not tasted death from their birth.
Yeah, because, scriptures talk about that. You know? Because there's going to be people
so.
over here that ain't going to be tasting death.
That's right.
All right? They're not going to feel the sting of death. All right? When all the hell is breaking loose out here, there's men that Yahweh Shem Shad has raised sanctioned, okay? That's sanctified, that aren't going to have to feel what death is like. Being put to death, getting your neck slit, getting shot in the stomach, bleeding out, starving to death, yeah, getting beat up, all right? Drowning, whatever the case may be. There's people on earth that ain't going to feel that. All right? Go ahead.
If I may add real quick to back you up, Apostle Paul said, then we that are alive and remain shall be caught up in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. What did he mean about that? Is Apostle Paul 2,000 years old?
No,
you know?
see it?
What did he mean?
Hey,
no?
Everybody's back today.
Yeah, what did he mean by that? No?
Because what? There's going to be people who aren't going to feel that.
That's right, brother.
Right? But the majority of people are going to feel that sting. Okay? Sorry for your luck. Go ahead.
And it says, and the men that are received shall see it.
Right.
Who have not tasted death from their birth. And the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed.
Mm-hmm. The heart of the inhabitants shall be changed. Go ahead.
And turned into another meaning.
To turn into another meaning. All right? It's going to be like transition. What's the word I'm looking for? Go ahead.
No, you can't.
I'm trying to gather the word, but go ahead.
No, because can you read that one more time, Bubba?
Yeah.
It says, and the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meaning.
The hearts of the inhabitants, the mind shall be changed and shall be turned to another meaning. The way they think it. You see, right now everybody's comfortable being American. Now you got to go back to being an actual man. That's what it's gonna turn back to. It's gonna be a transition in your mind, survival in that. That's all I want to see.
Yeah, you're gonna go back to your instinctual ways. Okay, your animalistic ways. All right. Read the next verse now. Primal. Thank you. That perfectly.
For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched.
Yeah. So evil eventually is going to be put off this earth, and deceit. Well, who's the deceiver? Okay.
Esau Edom.
Esau Edom. It's going to be quenched of his ways. In other words, it's going to be put out. Like a fire is quenched, it means it's put out.
Come.
Go ahead.
Quench your thirst.
As for faith, it shall flourish.
But faith is the thing that's going to flourish. All right? That's the only thing that's going to be able to stand firm in the day of trouble, in the day of the calamities that are coming to America and the rest of the world. Faith. So if you don't have faith, man, which 99.999 continuing don't have, you're going to have to feel it. Okay? But there's a small group of people on this earth that have faith in Yahweh while Yahweh shine.
That's right, bro.
All right? And Lord willing, the Lord is going to save them out of that mess.
That's right, bro.
Read on a little bit more.
As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome. And the truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
God. The truth that's been so long without fruit, well, it's finally going to be declared.
That's right, bro.
Okay? And it's being declared right now through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua by the mouth of the Lord's prophets. Go ahead.
Hey, if I may add, and what's gonna bring in that fruit is the acts. You know, when the miracles, the death, the plagues start to come in, the majority of the people on the planet Earth are going to want answers, comfortability. They're going to want comfort of mind.
That's that 11th hour.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's going to bring in that fruit, man. The miracles, the plagues, death, pestilence. That's what happened. Because what did it say in the book of Acts, the 5th chapter? When Sapphira and his wife dropped dead, the scriptures say, in great fear fell upon the people, man. So that's what's going to happen. It's going to take death, plagues, and miracles for great fear of Yahweh Shem Yahshua to come on the masses of the people, man. You know?
Because what they have to see. Because
to believe. That's right.
They have seen the works. You know, and
that
by
great
seeing the
multitude.
works and that power and the multitudes came in.
That's right.
But what's the balance to that? You're gonna have some people that's gonna see the works and see the power and still don't believe.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
2/3 sealed.
Yeah, 2/3.
You got to get sealed.
It said that conscience has been seared with a
iron. Sealed.
Ain't nothing you can do about that.
Yep.
Hey, if I may add, what we're doing right now is the power. This is really power right here, what we're talking about. Prime example, the brother from Dallas did that video about what that angel told him. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Yeah, that's power.
Come on, man.
You know, just going with the spirit.
If I may add, let's go on with the brother said. Why did Nero expel the Christians from Rome? Because they were preaching the word, man. They were scared of the power, man. You know, just like the Edomites today, and even 2/3 of our people, they get scared. It's not that we're threatening them, which through the spirit we are, but we're just reading Bibles because we have the power, man.
Yeah,
That's why the scripture tell you, Hebrews 4:12, that the word is sharper than.
That's right. That's right.
Power, man.
That's right. That's right.
Well, you know, rightfully so. They should be afraid.
A wounded spirit.
They should book up against it. And who in their right mind would want their kingdom to destroy that? You know, in such a violent manner. But you know what? It's gonna happen. You know, and we have faith that it's gonna happen.
I know.
And we have faith that the Lord will save a certain amount of people out of it. And we have faith that we are part of that number. Whether we are or not, that's to be determined. But I personally believe, I saw all these brothers out here believe that they are. Otherwise, they wouldn't be here. Okay, I'll say that.
Yeah. You're not gonna try out for something you don't think you can make. You know what I mean? You're just not.
I ain't gonna try for the NFL, bro.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. I ain't gonna try that. I know I ain't gonna fucking make that.
And I want to say this one time too. Michael Jordan didn't make it the first time. He didn't make the team. But guess what? Now he's an icon in the NBA because he ain't fucking give up.
Beautiful. See? You know, they got statues of him.
Idols. He had to be refined.
He's a god.
He's a god. Yeah. Michael Jordan. How can he not be the best?
Look at you.
His name.
Look at that name. All right, go ahead, brother.
Look at you.
2nd Edis chapter 8 and verse 50.
Go ahead.
For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter times shall dwell in the world.
Right, so many great miseries are coming in the latter times, and as we've been discussing week in, week out, that we are in the latter times right now. These are the last days.
That's right, bro.
Scriptures talk about the latter days, the end of times. We're actually living in the precursor of those times.
Bro.
We're in it, okay? There's not much time left. And it says what? Many great miseries. Go ahead, read it again.
2nd Edis chapter 8 and verse 50.
Right.
For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world.
Go ahead.
Because they have walked in great pride.
Good, because what? You walked in great freaking pride. You thought everything was going to be hunky-dory forever. Well, guess what? It's not. Okay? And if you have any kind of sense, you can see that things are happening that is not good for America. And you might be a little concerned. You should be. All right? But you're not. Go ahead. Read on a little bit more. A couple verses.
51. But understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee.
Right, so now you want to seek out the glory, all right? Because you don't want to take part of the miseries that are about to come upon the earth, all right? This is true, all right? This is not a fairy tale. This is actually going to happen. Everything that we spoke about here for the past couple of hours is prophecy, okay? It's being said before it actually happens. And if you have any, like I just said, if you have any kind of eyes in your head, all right? Any kind of eyes, whether they're physical or spiritual.
Hey, we all got eyes, but the 2/3 of the heathen, they got their eyes wide shut.
Wide shut. You see that? They're not going to be able to see and discern the prophecies that are the signs of the prophecies that are about to happen. That's scary, man. This is going to take him as a thief.
Yep.
You know?
Blessed is he.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and get it. Okay.
This is Luke chapter 10, verse 23. And he turned unto his disciples and said privately, Blessed are the eyes which see the things you see. For I tell you that many prophets and kings have desired to see the things which you see and have not seen them.
That's right. We quoted that earlier too. We had quoted that. We didn't bring it out though. Go ahead.
And to hear the things which you hear and have not heard them.
Right. Yeah. Because what the prophets? Hey, they heard the prophecies and like, man, that's what they were like. You know, when is it coming? Is it now? You know, when is it coming?
When the devil gonna be revealed?
You know, it ain't gonna come to thousands of years later.
Yep.
You know, champ.
Hey,
you gotta hold it off.
Real quick, we started out with that in Matthew 24, you know, tell us the signs of the end. So back in the days when Yahweh was walking the scene, they was looking for these prophecies to come to pass, man. All right, from that time all the way up to this time, we still waiting on them to come to pass. But we seeing them being formed right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, the same prophecies that was given to the same prophecies we read in the book, these were actually visions that they visualized and wrote down. So when we read these things, it's like, wait a minute, this is what we wanted to witness the whole time, but we just can't recollect our past life. Because the spirit of the prophet is subject to the prophet. We the only people who can read the book and get the understanding, because we the same ones who the spirit was bestowed upon when Yahweh was back then.
It seems like it. I mean, it's pretty fucking clear. All right.
Start with the elder apostles on down.
Yeah, starting with the elders and apostles on down to us. All right. We wouldn't be doing this if the Lord didn't sanction put us aside to do this. All right. This is clearly our lot. I'll read that again. That 52, and then read on. 51 and 52.
Second Edwards chapter 8, verse 51. But understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. For unto you is paradise open.
Yeah, unto you is paradise open. All right? Unto you Israelites, paradise is open unto you. Okay, what's paradise? Certainly not this. Okay? Oh, certainly it can't be this. All right?
Paycheck to paycheck.
This is hell, guys. This is a terrible, terrible state that we're in. How low can this possibly get? This is terrible. You got birds and stuff falling out of the sky. You got all types of signals and radar and shit going on. Everybody's bugged out. People, PTSD, ADHD. What the hell? This is not paradise, brothers. We call it.
That 5G really gonna wind up killing everybody. It's like a big ass microwave, man. That 5G, when they turn that thing on, man, it's gonna destroy your DNA, man.
Kingsman, they showed you that.
That thing,
everybody be sick within weeks or months.
Not even days, man. Your ass gonna be fried. You think having a regular cell phone on you like that, man? When they turn that 5G system on, which they gotta have it on everything, man. Like the scripture says, if time wouldn't be shortened, no flesh would be saved, man. Hey, when you look at it any kind of way, man, hey, this the end, man. All right, once they turn that 5G on, it's not gonna be long before what? You're gonna stop reproducing because it's gonna tear apart your reproductive organs.
You're gonna have to get robots. Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Everything's done, man.
It's gonna start tearing that immune system up.
Because you wanna know why? You wanna know why? Electricity, it emits radiation. It emits radiation, man. All those signals. You go to 5G. Done for like a microwave.
Well, it seems like Jay don't got no problem. Jay don't got no problem reproducing, bro. That shit ain't even really affecting Jay. That's affecting Esau's punk ass, man.
Hey, he caught his own snare, man.
Yeah, he caught his own snare.
But he the one getting killed off by it. Just like the opioid crisis and all these other things, man. All these snares really killing him off.
Motherfucker busting out his woman every fucking day of the week, and he can't have a goddamn baby, bro. Jake over here got mad babies.
Con, hey, if I may add, that 5G gonna go hand in hand with the RFID chip, because they show you that in the movie Kingsman. What's gonna happen? Because when people start losing their mind and bugging out, they gonna turn up that voltage, and people gonna bug out, and then what? That's gonna cause a sedition, and people start killing each other over the food, because that chip gonna go right in here with it.
And fine pieces of metal.
That bird box shit.
Yeah, you know, they got it set up, but that shit ain't gonna affect them in the Lord.
Oh, of course not. Of course not.
52.
Yeah, that's heavy.
Second Edwards chapter 8, verse 52. For unto you is paradise open.
Go ahead.
The tree of life is planted.
Yep.
The time to come is prepared.
That's crazy.
Time has come is prepared. The tree of life is planted, brothers. All right. This is already, everything's basically set up.
Sad.
Okay. This is the time. The doors of repentance are still open, brothers. Go ahead.
Plenteous is made ready. A city is builded. and rest is allowed. Yeah, perfection. Yeah, perfect goodness and wisdom.
Con. As a matter of fact, there was something I wanted to get to. One more last thing. Get that one you brought last week. 2 Corinthians 2 and 13. Yeah, the last one. Was it last one? And we'll close out with this.
Spirit.
Oh yeah. It's the 2 Corinthians chapter 2.
Okay. Yeah, get that one and get that one. Yeah.
It's the 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 13. Go, and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you.
That's right, bro.
That they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch.
Hey, and this thing is almost up, man. We feel it. You know, days are just flying by. Now we're already halfway through the year of Karagma. All right, over halfway done through the year of Karagma. All right, marking the beast. All right, and it's proven it. And that's an omen over this year. All right, because we can see all the prophecies come to pass. We see the biometrics. We see everything happen. All right, it says the kingdom is already prepared for you. How much more do you need to just push this word out with us, man? Come rest with us. The hell with everything else going on in this world. Come with us, man.
Spirit.
We out here, we doing this, man. We ready to get the hell out of here. All right? Yeah, get on this side, man. Get on the right side. The hell with these people out here in the world, man. We about done with this place, man. The kingdom's already prepared. Right. We almost done. And you want to go out there and go to the Adam Sandler? Amalek? He stopped being funny back in like 2000, bro.
Oh, that's my shit, bro. Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Hey, Ak, if I may add.
Yeah.
Damn, I almost lost my train of thought. Damn, what you were saying again, real quick? Yeah, I was going to say something heavy.
Adam Sandler don't find us in great deal.
Damn, I was going to say something.
It happens, brother.
I'm going to say something so
It
heavy.
happens to the best of us, man.
Oh, yeah, got it. Came back. Call out, yeah, what's inside. I was at work a couple days ago, and when I walked into the locker room, it was a couple Jakes in there, and when they was talking, I was in there getting out the shower, you know, getting myself together, getting ready to go home. And Jake was basically saying, bro, all this homosexuality, all this shit going on across the world. And then Jake was standing in front of the mirror. You know, he had, Jake going off, he had dress, he was getting himself. He said, bro, we in them days.
You said that?
He said, look, check me out. He said, we in them days. And then I went over there, I was like, what you mean, bro? He said, we in the last days. And walked off. Yeah. So that, I said all that to say, everybody is, bro, we're coming into the time where it's obvious that everybody know we're in the last days,
check
bro.
it though. You see that? You got the spirit of prophecy starting to come on different people. All right, little girls, old women.
Joel 2:28.
You see that? So it's supposed to be that way. And you know, I don't know what the Lord judgment got for them. You know, the judgment the Lord got for them, but we it ain't up to us. We don't worry about the judgment of the wicked. But hey, the Lord may have mercy on them.
Hey, but I said all that to say Jake know that we in that time, bro. It's obvious, bro. The spirit of America, the Christmas, Thanksgiving, the birthdays, all that shit is played out, bro. The American spirit is dying daily.
It's
daily.
Dead.
You know? Spirit of Egypt shall fail.
Yeah.
That's all I want to say.
But the point is, man, we at the end, and the Lord said the spirit or the kingdom's prepared. What else is there left to do but prophesy the end of this place?
That's right, bro.
The kingdom of heaven is already prepared. What else is there to do? All right, where are we going? We going to just still live it up out here like we eat something, man? We can't get what they got, man. We can't get that apartment up there, bro.
It was given to us.
We can't get it, man.
That's the truth, though.
That's right. You can try all you want. You're not getting it, bro.
Yeah. Unless you sell out.
Back in the world, one of my goals was to
sell out.
Be at the top of one of those buildings one day.
Mine too, bro. I wanted to be up there too, bro. And I thought I was gonna get it by making beats and shit.
And like Kanye said, even if you got a Benz,
it's
still just a nigga in the
Benz. That's right, bro. Yeah, nigga in the coupe. Yeah.
You see? And that's the realest shit he ever said.
Yep. That's after that was it.
It's their world. And the only way you can be part of their world is if you bend the fuck over.
You sell out.
Yeah. You bend over, you write your name in blood on that paper, bro.
Yep, that's right.
And eat the baby
all
baby
that, man.
flesh.
Bohemian Grove, you got to go into that dark side because it don't just stop with the money. It's a levels to this thing. Just like it's levels to. Oh, go ahead.
That's why you see Jake when you look at the little music videos, you see pentagrams all over that shit. Triangles, all seeing eyes, because they into that.
Yeah, bro. It's levels to it.
9:24. You have to be.
That's right. That's right. Yep.
I'll get that.
That's right.
Now. We'll see.
Oh yeah.
It's like Revelation 2:7. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches.
He that has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says unto the churches. Go.
To him that overcometh will I give to eat of the tree of life.
To him that overcometh. So you have to overcome what? You have to overcome this. Yeah, easier said than done, but if the Spirit is working with you, you'll do it. Okay?
That's right, bro.
And you know, the Spirit will find a way for you to get up out of here. All right? Overcome the temptation of this fucking place, man. All right?
To him that overcometh will I give to eat of the tree of life, which is in the midst of the paradise of God.
See that? Hey, and Lord willing, each and every one of us that are in here get to eat of that tree of life. All right? Which is in the what? The midst of paradise?
Yep.
Bro, man, that's what we're looking for, man. Paradise, what it say in 2 Ezra 8 and 52, it said paradise is given unto you. Going on to who? To Jacob, Israel. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, you the Israelites. All right, and there's other people of other nations that seem like they're other nations, look like they're other nations, but they actually stem from one of these people. So if this is chilling with you in your spirit, then just don't worry about what you look like, man. Just come on to this thing, man. Come rest with us, the prophets. All right, pick up a Bible, man. Start putting out videos. Don't care about what you look like, man. You may look like a damn, you know, what are we, the whitest of the whitest man there is.
Start little.
But if the Spirit is working with you, hey, man, come on here with us, man. We don't give a fuck about that. We don't give a fuck what you look like, bro. If you're an Israelite, you're an Israelite, man. And it'll show forth through your spirit. The spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets. And it says what in Romans 8 and 16.
Spirit bears witness our spirit that we are the children of the Most High.
Con. And with that, anybody got anything else to say? All right, with that, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone GMS who rule and teach well. Salutations to all you brothers out there in the four corners of the globe that push this truth in sincerity, faith, and honesty. No matter what camp you're in, if you're pushing the right doctrine, may the Lord bless you and your family. Shalom to your sisters as well, too, that are trying to get this. Listen to meekness, quietness, and humbleness. And the Lord bless you, too, as well. With that, we say shalom.
Shalom.